to another episode of Overkill Trading. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at our chart requests over here from inside of the Discord. Throughout the week, you guys can put your requests in here, and we cover these every single Wednesday. So we got names like Doge, we got Amazon, we got HUT, we got C3AI, Nvidia, we got Gala. We got a lot of really good names in here. Vchain, Solana, AMP token, Tesla. We got Brett, CELH, DJT, Pepe, AERO. We got Algorand, STZ. We're going to be covering all of these chart requests here in today's video. So sit back, and as we dive in here to some charts and some technical analysis, you can see right here, right now, that Bitcoin is putting in a bull flag. Okay, we pushed up really big here back in May. So this thing's looking very bullish, still over 100,000. We're kind of doing what we did back here, back in April before we pushed higher, had that next leg up. I mean, guys, Bitcoin can drop all the way down here to its 6-month moving average at 88,000 and still be bullish. Do I think that's going to happen? No, I think we're going to have a really good time above 100K here, but just know that a pullback to 88K is still bullish for the chart because we are now up above those EMAs. You can see we were getting rejected, got rejected, got rejected. We had this breakout here, and now we're just continuing to push, okay? Weekly chart, dot is still green, nothing to worry about. Again, we're putting in a little doji here above 100, and that monthly chart is still looking really juicy. We would still really like to see the breakout, that blue sky breakout over the all-time high of about 109 there on Bitcoin. That will absolutely send it. Let's go ahead and check Ethereum real quick. And Ethereum's still looking extremely bullish here. Okay, it broke out over its downtrend. Again, guys, we use these EMAs to determine whether we are bearish or bullish, right? When we're down below these EMAs, we're getting rejected. We're getting rejected. We're getting rejected. Getting rejected. Getting rejected. Getting rejected. Okay, we finally broke out. Okay, this is why altcoin season is in full swing here, folks. We have broken out over all of the EMAs. Okay, this is the takeoff phase. If you guys are familiar with our cheat sheet over here, okay, this mean down here, that is the average. Okay, those are the averages. Those are these lines. We use a 50, a 100, and a 200. When that breaks out, that indicates right here, we're breaking out over the averages. Okay, so what we're expecting, I mean, it's possible that we could pull back a little bit here. Okay, we could pull back into like 21, even 2,000 and touch this line right here. Or we could just keep on doing the Ripski. So, again, I'm full-fledged on altcoin season, guys. These red days do not scare me right now. I think the top of the cycle is going to be sometime between August and September for altcoins. So moving forward until the end of summer, wow, look at HNT up 10% today. I think that one actually had a green dot come in here. Same thing, HNT broke out, pulled back, ripped, pulled back, ripped, okay? We're bouncing right on that average, bouncing on the average, bouncing on the average. You got a buy signal there on HNT. This thing will probably break out tomorrow. 450 looks like a very strong resistance, but that thing looks like it's going to break. By the way, on YouTube now, guys, I went ahead and went through with the membership. I'm just testing this thing out. I got some ideas for it, but if you guys want to join the chat on YouTube, there is a join button on this video, and it just gets you access to the chat. I will be prioritizing your guys' comments. You guys can ask questions and things like that on the stream, but other than that, we will be taking chart requests from the Discord over here. We're going to be getting through all these names here today, so we got a lot of room to cover here. Let me go ahead and go all the way up to the top, and let's go ahead and dive in here. So the first one's going to be Doge, and I'll get to you here in just a second, Oscar. I see you in the chat, my brother. Doge here is, again, we have broken out. So the majority of these altcoins have broken out of their downtrends. Again, it's been a really nasty couple of months for crypto. We've just been stuck in a downtrend, but Doge has the breakout over the EMAs. Okay, like I said, this thing could pull all the way back to 18 and still be bullish. I would be buying every single green dot on Doge from here on out, all the way into the end of summer. Look at that monthly chart right now. Okay, that thing is curling right now. Curling, okay? And you can see this monthly dot. For those of you who are not familiar with the green and red dots, They are the most accurate on the monthly chart. You can see this one came right here on Doge, October of 2024, right there at around, I think it was at like 12 cents, and it went all the way up to 50. So I'm expecting another one of these either this month in May or in June. If we don't get it in May, we will get it in June. So like I said, as long as we hold on to these EMAs, these averages, we are bullish. I really like Doge still over 18. I'd be buying every single green dot that you get here on the daily from here on out. Let me take a look at HP for Oscar here in the chat. This is a looks like a energy company. Well, I actually bought this one like right back here off that green dot on the monthly, but got stopped out around that $30 level there. This thing's still ugly, man. I would just wait for it to break over the EMAs. Okay, right now we're just stuck in a downtrend. Okay, the reason we like those monthly dots is because that indicates a breakout, right? We don't have the monthly dot here either, but we are coming down into this support level down here at 13. So I would wait for either the monthly green dot on this one or you're going to want to wait to break over the EMAs. Because again, as long as we're below the EMAs, we're stuck in a downtrend. Okay, as swing traders, right, we want to capitalize, right? We want to see the breakout, the pullback. You guys know what comes next, right? The Ripski, okay? That perfect bounce right there off those EMAs. That was a great trade. But as long as we're trending down, right, we're not trying to catch a bottom. We want to see the breakout, the pullback, and the Ripski. Okay, right now we're just stuck. We're stuck. What's going on, Daniel? We got Amazon, AMZN from our boy Geo over here. Amazon's breaking out. So you can see this thing is breaking out as well. Beautiful looking candle here on the monthly chart. Big fat green candle there. You got the daily breaking out over the EMAs. So I would look for a pullback on this one and a green dot. Okay, when this wave is way up here, not a good time to be buying. Okay, wait for a little pullback, a little retracement. If we can come down here and fill this gap at like 200, that'd be a great place to take an entry. But I would be buying green dots here on the daily on Amazon now. Again, we were stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Now we have broken back up over the averages. So when we're up above the averages, this is where you want to buy the pullbacks, right? The green dots on the daily above the averages are the best. You don't want to buy these ones down here when we're below it, right? Because we're not in an uptrend. We're in a downtrend when we're getting rejected by these EMAs. And again, if you guys do not have these EMAs or our trading indicator down here, you guys can get access to those right here inside the trading indicator tab. Just click on this link right here. It takes a couple of clicks and everything loads directly into your TradingView account. If you have any trouble or have questions, just feel free to shoot me an email. My email is right in that thread right there in the trading indicator tab. We're going to be talking a lot about all of those indicators today. So very, very important. If you guys are using our strategy, right, that's how you get access to the indicators over there in the Discord. And the Discord is free to join, guys. HUT8, HUT8. Okay, this one's also breaking out here as well. I like this one as long as it holds on to that $14 level. Again, as long as we can hold the EMAs, I like it. I'd want to see this stochastic pull back to zero before I buy it to confirm that this trend is up here. Okay, so we broke out, we pulled back, we did the Ripski. Right now we're breaking out, so I would want to buy this one on pullbacks and green dots here. Okay, I like that one, like I said, as long as it holds on to 14 there. C3AI, if you guys could just call out these tickers for me. That makes it really fast. So this one also, trying to break out over the 50 here. Again, want to see that stochastic RSI back down here on the floor. Okay, right now it's a little high for us. So I like this one over this level right here at 21. As long as we can hold that low right there, I would be buying every single pullback here. If it comes down to 22, not a bad place to probably put some on. But watching for green dots here from here on out on the daily. Okay, because we did get the breakout over the 50 here. We just want to see a pullback and then a pump. So I like the action, right? We're stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Puking, puking, puking. Rejected, rejected. Okay, we finally broke out. Okay, this is another AI stock for you guys. Okay, and their earnings aren't too bad. Their earnings are not too bad here. But I like this one as long as it holds on to 21. Nvidia, NVDA. Also breaking out big here, dude. Big breakout there on the video. Big fat candle, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Nvidia looks really good. I'm putting that one on the watch list. But we're looking to buy pullbacks now, right? We want to buy these pullbacks into the averages. When you're that far off the averages, not a good time, right? 14% off the averages, not the best time to be looking for entries. Again, we want to buy the day of the green dot. The last time we got the green dot was back here. Wasn't a very good entry because we were stuck below the EMAs, but this is confirming a move higher. So we want to buy every retracement from here on out. This is not a good place to be adding. If you're holding, I would wait for a red dot to sell it. Okay, it's coming into pretty important resistance right there at 140. So any pullbacks now into the averages, okay, we want to be looking to buy. Okay, we want to be looking to buy. But right now, this thing just, oh my God, look at that weekly chart. Insane. And they got earnings coming up, it looks like next week on the 28th. 2 weeks from now on the 28th. So that'll be something to watch. This is probably going to run really hard into the 28th, but I'm not taking a swing trade here, right? Unless it drops all the way down here to 120. But that is, I mean, that is just breaking out huge. AMD also had a monthly dot show up today, but it faded away from the chart. AMD is another chip maker. So you can see the last time the wave was down here on the monthly on AMD was all the way back here in December of 2023 at 62, or I'm sorry, like $70. It went up to 220, guys. Okay, and we got that signal today, but like I said, the dot faded away from the chart, but that was a 193% move last time. So chip makers look like they just want to absolutely explode. I dropped the video on, I believe it was Monday, and there was a couple of chip makers in that I thought looked really nice as well, but this Nvidia is just ripping up here. Would I buy it up here? No. Okay, I would have liked to buy it down here closer to 100. Let's see where the weekly dot came on this. The weekly dot came right there in April. That was at $100. So pulled right back into there to the average on the weekly, but this is too high for me right now. I'd be looking to maybe take some off. It's probably going to shoot back up here to 150 this week. So yeah. Just watch for a red dot, and I would take some off when you get that signal. Here's Gala also breaking out over its averages. I like this one above 0.018. Looks like we're going to probably get a red dot here soon, but as long as we can hold on to the averages, this thing looks good. ATH. Thing's doing the Ripski. Okay, not buying up here, not chasing this thing. Looking for a pullback now. Okay, big run up here. Okay, no idea what this thing is. That's a fat candle right there. Holy smokes. Okay, but looking for a pullback into 0.035 on that one. That's too high. I'd probably consider taking some off the table here. I don't know anything about that project. It looks very, very new. So these newer coins, they're hard to get analysis on, the newer ones, because there's not enough chart data, right? The more data, the better, because we can see what's going on. That thing was out for like 3 months or something like that. Render's still very strong here above $4, okay? Again, we were getting rejected. We broke out. We pulled back, okay? Sitting right there at $4. Look at that. Boom. Perfect bounce there. Green dot, Ripski. And now we're just kind of consolidating here. So this thing could drop all the way down to $4 and still be bullish, guys. So, again, look at the longer-term trend. Look at the monthly chart here. Okay, we're swing traders. We're looking 1 to 6 months out. We're not day traders, right? These 4% days don't matter when the trend looks like this on the monthly. Does not matter when it looks like that on the monthly. Okay, this thing looks really good. I really like Render here above $4. We got ACH. ACH is still looking good on the monthly there, and the daily pulled back here to 0.023, so that's where the stop loss is. I'd continue to hold this one. That pretty flat looking chart though. I would right now I wouldn't take my chances on some of these projects. I mean, I don't know anything about this, so I can't speak on it, but you guys, all you got to do is buy good quality projects right now, and you guys are going to make money this summer. I mean, Cardano, Solana, HBAR, pretty much anything on our watch list from Friday looks really good. Some of these projects are they're just so new, right? Not all these projects are going to be around forever. You guys want to buy projects with utility, right, that have been around for more than, right, just a couple of, I mean, this thing spikes and it goes down. So I like it over 0.024, okay, over 0.024. Andy says XRP. XRP is still breaking out, guys. I made a video on this yesterday. We got this green dot here on the weekly in April. That came right there at 210. It's up like 20, almost 30% from that time. The weekly stochastic has a long way to go back up here to the white dotted line. Okay, long way to go back to that area. The last time we got a green dot was back here in November. That came right there at around 55 cents. It went all the way up to 350. So as long as this dot holds green on the weekly, I really like it. The monthly chart's curling up. And like I said, guys, I'm predicting the top of this cycle sometime in August to September. Okay, that's where I'm looking out to. So XRP could literally pull all the way back to $2 and still be bullish in a bullish trend in the macro. But I don't think it's going to do that. Okay, I mean, $2 has to be your support level. I think this is just curling straight up here. Looking really, really good. Okay, really, really good. So again, I'd be buying any pullbacks and green dots from here on out on XRP. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily like to buy it up here. I would have wanted to buy it closer to these averages right here at around 210. That dot was called out right in that area, right there around 210 to 215. Okay, but now it's already ran up 30%, so now you're getting it at a 30% premium. Okay, that's why we want to buy as close to these averages as possible here. What else we got? We got Gala, we covered that. Rose Network, okay, also breaking out over the EMA. This one looks good, right? Got rejected, got rejected, got rejected, got rejected, got rejected, got rejected. Boom, broke out. Now we're looking for that pullback, okay? Looking for that pullback and that green dot now that we have broken out. Buying every single green dot that we get here on the daily as long as we hold on to $3 there. Or, I'm sorry, 3 cents. We got Filecoin. File also broke out. I like this one over 250. It's got a red dot here today, but that could definitely change here in the next couple of days. Looking for green dots now. Looking for green dots to entry, but I would buy this breakout here. I would buy the breakout here right now if you haven't gotten it. You can see that reversal candle there on the monthly. Okay, looking beautiful. Okay, 9.5 times out of 10, guys, that monthly candle's going to flip green if we break above the 50. Okay, this break above the 50 is technically a green candle on the monthly. Okay, as long as the candle is green or the dot is green on the monthly, that means we are trending up, right? There is a potential uptrend happening. We went down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months in a row, and now boom, we got the first green candle. Look at it. If you would have bought this green candle right here back in September, boom, you rode this thing up from 3 all the way to 1250. Okay, so this is telling us that the buyers are stepping in. The buyers are coming into control. There's buyers coming into the market. You could see that here on the monthly chart, and you could see it here on the daily chart just by breaking out over the averages. We were down below the averages all the way since December. It's been, what, 5 months of this downtrend? Okay, and now we have broken out over it. So Filecoin looks good above 240. ENA is also breaking out here. I like this one over 33 cents. Looking to buy green dots now. Toshi. T-O-C. Okay, so also big breakout, right? We broke out, we pulled back, we did the Ripski. So right now this thing is up 171%. Is it a good time to buy after something runs up 170%? No, it's not, guys. And you can see that because, right, we're 38, 40% off of the averages here. Okay, 38, 40% off of the averages. So what I do on Toshi is wait for a pullback like into 0.00005, right? You want to see the stochastic RSI. The stochastic RSI on our indicator, guys, is that light blue line. Okay, when that thing gets closer to 0, you can see right here it was at about 13. And it gave you the green dot. We broke above the 50, and that was a beautiful trade, right? Not a good time to buy. Not a good time to buy. Not a good time to buy. Breakout, potential breakout. We pulled back. Stochastic was at 13. You got the green dot, and it ripped 170% in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days off that green dot. 170%. People are happy with 5% a year, guys. You just outperform them for the next 25 years in 5 days. Okay, but now you got a red dot, so now you should be expecting it to pull back. Okay, you should be expecting it to pull back a little bit now. Okay, I'd watch for a pullback. If it comes back to 0.0005, right, comes back into these averages, it gives you a green dot, buy some more. But that, if you're ever up 100%, it's not a bad place to take some off the table, guys. Okay, when that stochastic RSI hits the white dotted line, never a bad place to take some profits. Okay, and every trade is different, right? But this is a great, if something's up 170%, I'm selling some. I don't care what I think it's going to do, right? But that monthly looks like it wants to continue, but expect some pullbacks along the way, right? The monthly chart, guys, it takes 30 days for these candles to form on the monthly. So if you're on a daily, think of 30 of these candles equaling one of these, okay? So we like when the monthly turns green, flips to green, right? Either a green dot or a green candle, right? And then we want to get into the daily and pinpoint our entry. We want to snipe the entry on the daily. If we snipe the entry here, it's going to be right down here at 0.005. I got one for Alyssa at Tesla from the chat. Here's Tesla just doing the ripski right now, guys. Just doing the ripski. Where was the golden... Is Alexa talking? Alexa's talking to me right now. She's freaking me out. Okay, so Tesla got the golden dot back here on March 12th. You guys remember we called that out back here at 263, or I'm sorry, 236. Everyone was laughing at me on TikTok, right? Everyone was like, oh, you're an idiot. They're going bankrupt, blah, 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 right? I don't care what the news says. I don't care what people say. All I care is what the chart says, guys. And this golden dot is a 1 to 6 month swing trade. This means buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. It doesn't mean you're going to get rich tomorrow or the next day or the day after that. It means buy and hold, okay? Buy and hold for 1 to 6 months. That came in March 12th, 13th. What's today? The 14th of May. So you are now 2 months into that hold, if you played that, and you're up 54%. Again, you just outperformed everybody for the next 10 years who relies on 5% a year from their money manager. All good, Oscar. All good, brother. But this looks good. Right? I wouldn't buy it up here. I would wait for a pullback into the averages, right? Stochastics up here, right? You never want to buy when the daily stochastic is up here at the top. Okay, you want to wait till that thing pulls back and gives you a green dot. I would love to buy Tesla probably around 295. Is that going to come? I don't know. I mean, this is just very, very strong looking chart. It could just keep ripping from here. Again, all the shorts are screwed. All those people that were shorting Tesla now have to sell their positions because they were wrong, right? So now all they have to do, they're all getting liquidated. They have to cover their positions, okay? And that's what's causing this price action. I mean, this is just insane, guys. This is just insane. Massive. And congratulations to everyone who got in on the golden dot, by the way, and held like you're supposed to. Again, it's not a get rich quick thing. It's a buy and hold strategy. 1 to 6 month. We're always 1 to 6 months out on our trades. Always 1 to 6 months out on our trades. Welcome, Jay. Yeah, guys, I'm testing out this new YouTube membership thing. It's separate from Discord. If you guys want to join the chat or whatever, you guys can hit that join button. It's pretty much live Q&A whenever we are live here. And we are live every Wednesday and Friday. So if you guys want to join the chat on YouTube, go ahead and click that join button. Bases for everyone. Oh, my goodness. It's down, what, 30% today? I think I bought this thing right around 4 or 5 cents down here. I'm up about 100% on it. But this is one of those plays where I'm literally just holding this thing. I don't know what's going to happen with it. It could totally be a rug, or it could turn into something big. It was created by Base, which is Coinbase's blockchain. So what I'm doing on this right now, I'm just personally holding. I don't care if it goes to zero, but I'm just watching this thing above 0.005. It's bullish. Okay, I'm looking at a 4-hour chart because I don't have any data here on my daily. So I'm in here on the 4-hour looking for pullbacks and green dots. So I would buy it again on the green dot as long as it holds on to 5 cents. But that is the level we're watching here. Jay says deep book. That is deep, it looks like. Looks really good. This one looks really strong. Nice big breakout. You had a pullback. Again, that stochastic got really close to zero. It was sitting at like 12 there. Boom, up 24%. Looks good. I'd like to see a pullback into like 15, but this looks like a solid hold right now. And any dramatic pullback down to like 12 to 15 cents, I would be adding to the position. Boeing from Oscar. I hear they just got a big deal with Saudi Arabia or somebody. Look at that stock just taking off, dude. That's got a green monthly dot. I don't know why that one's not on our buy list, but that one is now added to the watch list. You got a monthly signal. Boom. So what does the monthly signal represent, guys? It represents a breakout, right? The takeoff phase, like we were talking about in that chart over here. Let me go back to, I think I left off right here. Let me go back to the cheat sheet. And you can see, boom, taking off. We're breaking out. We're breaking out. So now with Boeing, this one's definitely on the radar. Okay, thank you for requesting this one here. But we are looking for pullbacks now, right? We want that stochastic RSI to come back down here to zero. We're looking to buy every single pullback on the daily chart now on Boeing and a green dot. I mean, you're going to get some. This is going to set up really nicely here. This is a beautiful breakout here. Beautiful breakout. So what we're going to wait for is that stochastic to correct back down, right? Not chasing the trade up here. Wait for the stochastic to pull back to either 170 or 180, and then a green dot, and then that's where I'd pull the trigger. Okay, but this is a beautiful, beautiful looking breakout here on the stock of Boeing. Very nice. Let's head back over here to the Discord. Hope everyone's having a great, great Wednesday so far. We got Toshi. We covered that. ABT. Yeah, Oscar, I will keep you updated over in the Discord. I post all my trades over here inside the Overkill trade section, so you guys can see all my trades, all my alerts over here inside that Discord section there. ABT looks good. Again, we have broken out over our downtrend, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. There was the breakout. There was the pullback. There was the ripski. Okay, I like this one over that 78-cent level. I'd be a buyer of any green dot as long as we hold on to 0.078. This one looks really strong. Again, anytime we break out over that 50 EMA, think about what the 50 EMA is, guys. That 50-day moving average. Okay, that is the average price over the last 2 months. So when we break out over the 2-month average, okay, that means the candle on the monthly is flipping green. Okay, it's very easy to spot. Okay, we broke out over the average. We pulled back. This was a beautiful entry right here, right into those averages, and then we did the ripski. Okay, so I really like this one over 80 cents. 80 cents is your stop loss on this trade. The weekly chart topping out a little bit, but above 80, I like this one a lot. I like ABT a lot above 80 cents. Just set your stop loss there. We got Turbo. Turbo also, nice breakout here. I would love to buy this one at 0.0004. You see the stochastics back on the ground here. This is a meme coin, so I personally don't dabble in meme coins. And if I do, I'm risking like nothing. I have like a very small position, but this one looks strong over 0.004. That's just below the averages there. Watch for a green dot. It's kind of an interesting looking chart. But I would just watch it over 0.004. I definitely have my stop loss set right there. And if you want to buy it again, wait for a green dot here. I like the stochastic down here on the floor. I just look for the green dot. That will be your confirmation that we are moving higher. And we're getting new daily candles here in about a minute. So we're going to see those come in live here. Again, we call out all the signals over here inside of the daily alert section. We also call out the weeklies and the monthlies. We should see a couple come through here once 5 o'clock hits. Every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific time is when the new daily candles form. So we get new candles right? Which means we get new data from the indicators. Okay, everything shifts here at 5 o'clock, and you're seeing that right here. And I do not see anything coming through. So, no, here we go. IMX. We got an alert from IMX here. We got a red dot from WIF. We got a red dot from Ondo. Red dot from Link. Okay, lots of red dots here. Lots of red dots on the daily. I am not concerned about these daily dots, guys. Not concerned about these daily dots at all. Okay, not concerned. Okay, if anything, it just gives us an opportunity here. Okay, if we get any pullback, I'm buying every pullback on every single crypto that I own. And I'm not talking about a little tiny 2-3% pullback that everyone seems to be freaking out about. I'm talking about a correction, like a 20% pullback. If Link pulls back into 15 or 14, I'm just going to buy the crap out of it because I know that the trend has reversed. Okay, the trend reversal happened right here when we broke that 50. We pulled back. That was a beautiful setup right there, and now we're ripping. So, again, we're just consolidating right now. We're just going sideways. So, a lot of these red dots are nothing to worry about, okay? Look at the macro time frames, guys. The weekly and the monthly are the ones you guys want to focus on. Those are still green. Once those start flipping red, that's when we can be worried. But as of right now, we are just looking to buy pullbacks, okay, into the averages. What else we got? Caspa. Caspa. Welcome, Vanna. Welcome to the YouTube Spartan Army. We got Caspa here. And again, guys, the YouTube membership is a separate membership from the Discord. So the YouTube is just for live chat. You guys get priority on the lives here for chatting and things like that. So welcome. And pretty soon, once we get enough members on YouTube, I'm going to do members-only lives. I don't know when I'm going to roll that out, but eventually it will be a thing in the future. Caspa also, look at this, okay? Got rejected, got rejected, got rejected. Broke out, pulled back. Look where it bounced. Look at that. The perfect bounce on the 50 EMA. Why do these EMAs work? Well, because smart money uses them, guys. I'm not the only investor that uses these EMAs. These are used by institutions. These are used by very, very skilled traders. So that's why you see probably a load of orders set up right there on that 50, right? This just indicates people's buy orders were set right here. Boom. Saved it, pulled back, did the Ripski. Okay, and Caspa looks really good. It's got a red dot here today, so again, I wouldn't buy it up here. I'd be holding it or taking some off the table because you're already up, I don't know, 30, 40%. You could expect this thing to pull back to anywhere from 10 to 9.5 cents. I like it a lot over 9 cents. I think you set a stop loss at 9, and I would just be holding, looking to buy this one on pullbacks because again, these monthly charts, right? They are so juicy, man. So juicy, okay? And I think all these altcoins are going to flip green on the monthly, and the monthly signal is the most bullish signal you can get as a swing trader that's 1 to 6 months out, okay? Because we are 1 to 6 months out. The green dot on the monthly means we are going up for the next 1 to 6 months, okay? That's just how it is. So, and we haven't even got them yet. So I would buy the crap out of Caspa on a pullback into these averages. You can see it's bouncing on the 50, bouncing on the 50. So if it pulls back to the 50 again, I'd buy it. But as of right now, I would either be taking a little bit off, maybe sell 10, 25%. And if it pulls back, right, you can buy more. But the macro chart, any crypto, guys, I'm not selling any of my crypto till like August or September, till the end of summer. Okay, when I see these monthly charts extended. You can see this monthly. Just like how the daily stochastic, when we top out here, we normally get a short-term pullback in the short term. Okay, the monthly stochastic is what I'm paying attention to on the names that I own. When that tops out here at the white dotted line, that is when I will be unloading. A great example of this right now is Ethereum. You can see that the stochastic RSI is called the top of the last 2 cycles for altcoins. You can see Ethereum on the monthly chart topped out right here in March and April. You can see the top was right there at around, well, it was actually at 48, but we actually topped out here. We pulled back, and then we had another move up. It only went up like another $500, which was like 10% from this top. So again, we're never trying to time the exact top. We just want to get out near it. So again, called the top right back here in 2021, called the top right here in 2024. That was the beginning of 2024. And look where it is right now, guys. Ethereum stochastic RSI on the monthly is literally sitting at 12. Okay? Literally sitting at 12. Meaning we are nowhere close to the top. Okay? We might see some little corrections day to day, some little 4 or 5% drops, but it doesn't matter. Right? Ethereum is up 45% in the month of May. 45%. So when we're up 45%, we dip like 5%. That's not bearish, guys. That is very bullish, okay? These are little tiny little red candles. So Ethereum, I'm sure we're going to get to this chart, but it's still very, very bullish above 2,000, right? Altcoin season is not a thing if Ethereum goes back below 2,000. But I just don't see that happening. I don't see that happening with what's going on right now on the macro charts. Okay, we'd have to come all the way. We'd have to drop like 35%. Okay, I just don't see it happening, guys. I don't see it happening. Altcoin season is in full swing here. LIT from Vanna. This is the Lithium ETF. This thing's just been ugly. Very ugly over the last, I don't know, 3 years. Just in a downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. It is trying to break out here, but I'm just not impressed with this stock. Okay, got rejected, Not really showing any signs of life here. This is a tough one for me. All right, it's been in a 3-year downtrend. I mean, it's just been ugly. Hasn't been able to break out. Just ugly. So if you're playing it, what I would do is use a stop loss at 36. 36 on the stop loss, and I would wait for a green dot to buy it here. Okay, you got the green dot there, but it wasn't above the EMAs. We want to buy the green dots on the daily above the EMAs. So we're getting the breakout here, okay, and it could have one of these for sure. But again, I'm not in the business of guessing. I'm in the business of, hey, I know exactly what I'm looking for on a chart because I've seen it play out over and over and over and over again. And yeah, it's just the technical analysis is all about finding a pattern and trading it. Okay, you had a big breakout here. You had a breakout, you had a pull back into the averages, and then it ripped. This is the ZBCN. This is the ZBEC network, I believe. But this one's setting up. You can see the stochastics back down here at 0. This is good, right? This is good. So what we're waiting on now is that green dot confirmation. So this is pulling back. Again, this can pull all the way back here to 0.0012 and still be bullish. If it pulls back into that area, I'd buy the crap out of this name, okay? Buy the crap out of it. And I don't know anything about it, so obviously I'd have to know what it does. But if you like the project, above 0.0012 looks good. Stochastics on the ground, that's a really good sign. Okay, and we're sitting like above the 50 here. So if you get a green dot on this in the next couple days, I'd buy it. Even 0.0014 is a good level. But those two levels right there, 0.0014 and 0.0012 are what you're going to want to watch. Again, buy the green dot. This last green dot came right here at 0.000009. It went up 300% there. If you want to join the Discord, just click that link from Nightbot there. It's just overkillinvestingclub.com. We got TAO. TAO. Also, beautiful, beautiful breakout here again. Stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Puking, rejected, breakout, little pullback, green dot, ripski. I like this one. I'd be looking to buy every single green dot here on the daily chart from here on out. This one is very bullish above, call it 320 for the stop loss. Again, monthly chart pointing straight up. Okay, looks really, really good. Okay, altcoins, guys, I believe are literally going to go nuts into summer. Okay, going to go nuts into summertime. I love the bears coming out on every 3% down day saying, oh my God, I told you. It's like we're up 50% this month. A little 5% dip doesn't mean we're going down. Okay, as long as these names hold their averages, guys, I mean, you should be fully bull. You should be fully bullish. Okay, I don't think a lot of you are bullish enough. I think a lot of you are still doubting this move. This move is going to happen with or without you. Okay, this is a major technical breakout, guys, on the charts. Again, got rejected, puked. got rejected, got rejected. What happened here? We broke out. We did the pullback. This was a great setup here on Vchain. Okay, broke out over the 50, pulled back, green dot, ripski. Okay, Vchain looks very strong here over 0.026. Looks really good. Look at the monthly. Okay, monthly is coiling up. We're coiling up, baby. Get ready. Get ready, folks. The ripski's coming. The ripski is coming. Okay, 0.0026 would be my stop loss. But this thing looks like it's about ready to do the ripski. Okay, green dot. I'd honestly, if you're not in it, I'd buy it right here. Because, again, this is where you want to sell. Okay, when we're very far off the EMAs. You can see the last time, what happened last time? We broke out. Again, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. What happened here in November? We broke out. Can't even zoom in close enough. Okay, what happened here? We broke out. We pulled back. We did the ripski. We did the ripski. What's going on, Dutch? Welcome. Welcome, brother. Hey, we're just getting started here, folks. We're just getting started here. Okay? Vchain's very bullish over 0.026. We got Solana from Kitcoin Whale. My brother on X has been active. I love to see it, man. I love to see you guys starting your own channels and sharing your analysis, guys. That's what it's all about, right? It's all the cool thing about our community is we're just sharing information with each other, right? That's all the community is for. We share our analysis, right? And everything is taken with a grain of salt, right? I love it. I love it. But Solana, again, looking very, very strong. Again, got rejected. Got rejected. We've been in a downtrend since December. Got rejected. Got rejected. Broke out. Pulled back. See the stochastic right there at 10. Boom. Prime time setup right here at 45. You got the green dot, the confirmation right there on the 8th. And yeah, we did the ripski. We did the ripski. So, I mean, this thing is very bullish over 150. 150 would be my stop loss on Solana here, but I don't see it breaking back down below that, guys. We're above the EMAs now, which is confirmed that we are trending up. Look at the monthly. Look at the monthly stochastic, guys. 13. It's at 14 right now. You guys think this is the top? Hell to the no, man. This thing is about ready to do the ripski. You could probably even see a monthly alert come here on Solana, okay, this month. If it doesn't come in May, it's coming in June. For sure. And we got, what, 14, 15, 16 days left in May. So again, buying, as long as the monthly chart is green, we are trending up. How do we know we're trending up? Okay, you either have a green candle on the monthly, okay, or you have this breakout here, okay, the breakout of the 50. As long as we're below the EMAs, it's really easy to understand, guys. As long as we're below the EMAs, we are trending down. As soon as you get that breakout, that is what we call, okay, that is what we call our takeoff phase, okay? Our takeoff phase is right here. The mean is the average, okay? We don't want to buy things trending below the mean. We're not trying to time the bottom. We're not trying to be the bottom pickers here. We want to see a breakout, a pullback, and then we just enjoy the ripski. That's all we have to do, okay? We don't want to time the bottom. If you bought this green dot right here in April, congratulations at $100, okay? Again, not a very good setup, right? But this right here was a great setup. The breakout, okay, that takeoff, breakout over the average, the mean, the pullback, okay, let me take this off here. Okay, you see it? Breakout over the mean, pull back into the mean. Okay, pull back into the mean right here. Boom, touched it there, touched it there. Ripski. Okay, what's that? You're talking about 32% move. You just outperformed everybody getting 5% on their portfolios for the next 6 years. Congratulations. And the move's just getting started. The move is just getting started, guys. Okay, so I'd be buying every green dot on the daily chart from here on out. And again, we call those out in our Discord inside of our trade alerts section right here. We got the daily alerts, we got the weekly alerts, and we got the monthly alerts. And AMD did show up with that monthly dot today. It did fade from the chart, but the chip makers are looking Really, really good. Daniel says, Titcoin well, thanks you for the indicator. For some reason, I can't talk in the chat. Yeah, you guys got to be a member of the YouTube to talk in the chat. If you guys can't talk in the chat, just there's a join button somewhere on this video where you can get access to the YouTube live chats. I'm just kind of testing some things out. I got some ideas for YouTube as well, but I just want to make sure we're prioritizing the members over here, and I want to keep the chat, exclusive and don't have any, chuds in the chat. So if you guys are serious, you guys can join the chat. If not, you guys can talk with me over in the Discord. It's pretty much the same exact thing. But if you want to be a member on YouTube and Discord, all the power to you. But like I said, I'm probably going to start doing members only lives on YouTube here. I don't know when. I think once we hit maybe like 100 members on YouTube, maybe I'll start those members only lives on Monday. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm just testing these features out on YouTube. But AMP token here, again, breaking out here. Nice breakout. I would use a stop loss at 0.004. 0.004. Monthly chart looking good. Coiling up here. Really good. It looks really good. AMP looks good. Okay, I'd be buying again any green dot on the daily chart from now on. Okay, beautiful. Looks beautiful above those EMAs. Maple Finance. Oh, just ripping right now. Okay, but it's too far off the 50 for me. So I want to see it pull back into like 18. I would probably be taking some profits up here. Or setting a very tight stop loss at like 29 cents. 29 cents there. I see one for Lingo in the chat. That one's getting rejected by the 50. I'd avoid that one. You got HNT. This one's in my portfolio. Had a really good move yesterday. Again, I bought this one like right in this pocket right here. Right in that pocket right there. Right into that EMA. Again, we broke out. We pulled back. Gave you the opportunity to buy it here at 320. Went all the way up to 450. Pulled back down here into 350. Went back up here to 440. Okay, and now we're getting another signal. We got that yesterday. So this is very bullish over 350. That's my stop loss on HNT there. But this one just looks prone for a breakout. If it breaks out over 450, this thing's going to do the Ripski. It's going to do the absolute Ripski. Again, monthly chart looking really good here. And then you said ICP. ICP is also green here on the monthly. That's looking good. We more than likely broke out here. So I would buy this breakout here. And I would put a stop loss at 5. Okay, if you want, wait for the green dot. But I think this red dot could potentially fade away tomorrow. But I would buy the breakout, right? Buy this breakout right here, right now. You're risking like 10% to the downside. If it's breaking out and you believe in the project, you need to buy it. Because, again, we're breaking out of a 5-6 month downtrend here. Again, got rejected, got rejected, got rejected, got rejected, got rejected, got rejected. Breaking out. ICP looks good here. I really like this one. And I really like the monthly chart as well. You got that first green monthly candle just like you got right back here in October before we did the Ripski. We got XTZ. XTZ. Huh. XTZ is also breaking out just like ICP. I really like this one over 60 cents. Okay, looking to buy any green dots from here on out. Monthly chart also looking very, very juicy here. Very juicy. I'd be a buyer of XTZ here. ARB, also another one in my portfolio. And you guys can always keep up with my trades over there in the Discord as well. I pretty much call out everything. But that one's up nicely. Again, big breakout here. You're getting this pullback. Okay, this thing is very bullish over 35 cents. Very bullish over 35 cents. Look at that monthly. Looking fan-freaking-tastic. Stochastic is nowhere near that white dotted line. I think ARB is going to do very, very well in this altcoin cycle here. And that's obviously the reason why I own it. So 35 cents is the level we're watching there on ARB. And you got Uniswap. USD. $6 above 6. That one looks good. Right below that 50. If it pulls back to 6, you could even buy it. But again, monthly chart down for 4 or 5 months on the monthly chart is normally a great signal to buy your name if you're long on it. So Uniswap looks really good here. I'd be a buyer. on any green dot here. I'd want to buy this first breakout too. Okay, above $6, Uniswap looks really, really good here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the chat on just for fun. Let me just go ahead and put it. Everyone should be able to chat now, so. I will be taking requests if you guys have a membership badge in the chat, though. Okay, I need you guys to see that there. What else we got? Xborg. And I'm just testing this feature, so bear with me, guys. I've never had a membership thing going on YouTube. I'm just kind of testing it out. So Xborg, XBORG. Looks like it's very new. This thing's pumping up here. 8 cents. You want to make sure that one holds on to 8 cents there. It did break out of its downtrend. Just make sure it holds 8 cents. We got Tesla. Tesla we covered. Again, guys, we called this golden dot out. If you guys aren't familiar with the golden dots, they are one of the best 1 to 6 month swing trades. Signals that you can get here on the daily chart. Look at that. Bada bing, bada boom right there at 220. Look at that. Doing the Ripski here. Okay. 2 month hold. You're up 50-something% right now. So Tesla, it is topping out here on the stochastic. So, oh my God, look at the weekly, man. Honestly, I would sell some of my Tesla if it hits this white dotted line up here at 100. What else we got? AERO. Also, this one's also in my portfolio as well. I bought it right here in this pocket. I think my average on it is like 60 cents. It's at 72 right now. I like it a lot above 60 cents, okay? It could pull all the way back to 60 cents and still be bullish, but I'd be buying any green dot from here on out. And again, this thing just looks like it's prone for a breakout. Look at that monthly candle. Just looking juicy, man. Looking juicy. Wow. Pumping, right? Breakout, pullback, Ripski. Okay? Rejected, 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 rejected. Breakout, pullback, Ripski. Okay? This thing's got some continuation. And if we get a green dot on this tomorrow or the next day, it's going to roar, dude. If it breaks out over 80 cents, this thing's going to go bananas. Going to go bananas. Going to go nuts. AERO, again, that one's in my portfolio. So that's that's the largest liquidity provider on the Base network, and I'm bullish on the Base network just because it's Coinbase's, blockchain, and obviously Coinbase is going to be a huge player in the crypto market. We got Brett from JB. Brett, also beautiful breakout here. Breakout, pullback, Ripski. Okay? Breakout, pullback, Ripski. Breakout, pullback, Ripski. Not buying here, 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 not buying here. Breakout, pullback. Look at that. It bounced right on the EMA. Beautiful bounce. Green dot, Ripski. Ripski. We got CELH. I'd be buying every green dot on Brett from here on out. Also, CELH. Guys, I've been talking about CELH for a long time now. I was buying this thing at like $24, $22. Okay, right here was your breakout. Here was your pullback. There was your green dot. And there was the Ripski. Okay, that was like a 70% trade right there. 55, give or take, okay? And then what did it do again? It pulled back into 32. That was a great pocket to buy there, right there on May 6th. Right there into the average, Ripski. Okay, CLH looks solid here. Solid. I'd be buying every green dot from here on out. You kind of missed your opportunity right back here in May. Okay, but this is a very strong-looking trend. Okay, the monthly chart looks very, very bullish. So I like CELH above that level right there at 32. DJT. And guys, I'm only going to take 3 from everybody. So if you put more than 3 in, I'm just going to take your 3. Here's DJT also broke out here. It's just kind of consolidating here. I'm getting a little impatient with this myself. This is also in my portfolio, but I think this thing is going to absolutely rip. I'm still bullish on it as long as it holds 22. You can see the monthly chart here is also flipping to green. Looking like a green dot's going to print here anytime. And again, as long as it holds 22, I'm bullish on it. If it breaks 22, I'm going to sell my position. I'll be liquidated at that point. But, I mean, you could even argue that 23 is the support, but I'm using 22 down here. Looking to buy the green dots. This thing needs some news, is what it needs. There needs to be some kind of news release. And I know they've been talking about buying some crypto exchanges for a while, but this thing just looks prone here for a move higher. Again, we broke out, we pulled back, we ripped. Yeah, they dipped down to 32 after earnings. It was too early in the morning. I wasn't at my computer. It was at 32 for like 3 seconds. Pepe doing the ripski. Also a primetime setup here. Again, rejected, 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 rejected. Okay? Pullback, or I'm sorry, breakout, pullback, ripski. Okay? Beautiful pocket to buy right there. Beautiful. Stochastic on the floor, right into that EMA. Folks, this Pepe trade was a monster. Okay, and we nailed this, guys. We were talking about this on Wednesday's live last week. Just nailed it. Okay, 93% up. So I'm looking for Pepe to pull back, get a dramatic pullback, maybe down to 0.0001. Looking for that stochastic to get back down here just like it was right there. Boom, that's where we'll take our entry. But right now, up 90%, not a bad place to look to take 25, 50% off. But if you're like me, guys, I'm not selling my crypto till August or September, sometime in that area when these stochastic RSIs on the monthly are back up here. Because this tells me, guys, that this move is just getting started. Okay, the fact that Ethereum is all the way down here, look at that. I mean, you could, men lie, women lie, charts don't lie, guys. Charts do not lie. Okay, where was the stochastic when we topped out? Right here in February of 2024, $4,200. We dipped all the way down to $1,300. Where was the top back here in April? Not the exact top, but pretty damn close. Okay, within $500 of the top, within 10% of the top, right back here. Look where it is right now. It's on the floor. It's on the floor. Okay? Anyone telling you that a dip or whatever is coming, folks, where have you been the last 5 months? Where, look at this the last 5 months, we've been in a bear market. It's been a bear market. We've been going down. The dip has happened. It's already in. The dip has happened. Okay? It's gone. It's over. The bulls are in control. You could see this clear as day. The bulls are in control. That's what this fat green candle is right there. That's what that fat green candle is. That is the bulls coming in, saying, hello, how you doing? Okay, step aside. Go back into your cave. Okay, I mean, the fact that this is down here, guys, just tells me that a monster move is coming in crypto. So don't be scared about a little 2 or 3% dip on your name, guys. Because over the next 5 to 6 months, we should be seeing this. I'm sorry, 1 to 6 months. It could happen really fast. But I'm thinking we get something like this all the way into the end of summer, possibly even into the end of the year. Okay? I'm not selling my altcoins until Ethereum stochastic RSI gets closer to the white dotted line. Okay? And right now, look at Pepe. I mean, I'm not a fan of Pepe, but I don't know what it does. It's just a colt coin, kind of like Doge. I don't like to buy colt coins. I mean, it's good to have a colt with your coin, but the fact that the stochastic is all the way down here, I mean, that is insane. It's got a long way to go, months to go before we hit a top. Okay, so again, I'm not selling till the end of summer, guys. End of summer, I will be cashing out. Okay, we covered that. And we'll probably cover ALGO here soon. But guys, I want to keep it to 3 per person just for the sake of time here. We'll be here all night if we don't. So try to keep it to 3 over there in the Discord for me. Luke So USD. I don't see that one. If you guys could just call out the tickers for me, it's a lot easier. ICP we covered. DEAI. That monthly chart looks really good. This looks like another AI play here. Nice breakout. Okay. What is this? DEAI. What's the market cap of this? Let's check the market cap. Okay, if you guys are a member of the Discord, you also get access to this research tool right here. That research tool. What you could do is type in /info and then the ticker. So you could type in any stock or any cryptocurrency, and you just have to type in /info, the ticker, and then hit enter. And you can see it's a $12 million market cap. So this is a very, very small AI project. Looks very interesting. DEA01 is a DEAI ecosystem creating new economic primitive. It's breaking out. I'll tell you that right now. It's definitely breaking out here. I like it above 7.5 cents. Okay, but that monthly chart looks very juicy. Again, I don't know anything about the project, but that looks very bullish. That looks very bullish. PEAQ. Also, look at that. I mean, the dip is coming, guys. It's coming. The dip is coming. The dip has happened, bro. It's happened, my guy. We dipped 87%. Where have you been? Where have you been? We're 87% down. How much further can we go? Okay, if you're bearish right now, I feel so sorry. So sorry for you. Okay, we've been in the downtrend. We're breaking out of the downtrend. You can see it in the chart right here. Breaking out. Okay. I like this one over 13 cents as well. Those all look like very low market cap coins, though, so be careful. But the charts look like they're ready to go. So if you know something about them, if you believe in them, I'd probably be buying them around this area. Okay, you got that breakout right there. We got Mogcoin. Guys, what's up with you guys in the memes right now, man? Look at that. Breakout, pullback, Ripsky. Again, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. Breakout, pullback, green dot. What comes next? The Ripsky. You got it. You got it. You got it. Breakout, pullback, Ripsky. I'm going to make a shirt that says that, folks. I'm going to make a shirt that says it. Okay, if we can get this video to 200 likes, guys, I'll give away 50 XRP. 50 XRP if we can get us up to 200 likes here on the live. So like the video, and we'll do a giveaway here on the live stream by the time we're done. We need 200 likes, though. Maple Finance. We covered that one, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay, doing the Ripsky. I would set a very tight stop loss on this one. I'd set it right there at 20. I'd put it at 29 cents. If it breaks 29, I'd sell it, but we're just too far off of the average for me here. This is typically where I want to be taking profits and waiting for a pullback back into 18. So I would put a tight stop at 29 on Maple. Toshi we covered. We got WLD. WLD also. Breakout, pullback, Ripsky. Again, rejected, rejected. Breakout, pullback, beautiful pocket to buy right there last week. Beautiful. For those of you that caught that pocket, congratulations. Okay, now we're doing the Ripsky. I really like this one. I would say over 85 cents here. 85 cents. That's where I would be looking for. That's where I'd be looking for it, folks. I'd be looking for a stop loss there, and I'd be adding on every green dot from here on out. Again, monthly chart looking extremely juicy. Look where that stochastic is on the monthly. Okay, right now on crypto, guys, what I want you to do, okay, if you're holding crypto, is literally just wait till the monthly stochastic gets back up here closer to that white dotted line before you guys think about selling. Yes, we're going to have little pullbacks. We're going to have little 10, 20% corrections, but that's not going to matter when the chart goes like this. Okay, and I believe that is what's coming here into the summer, possibly even into the end of the year. I am extremely, extremely bullish for the next 1 to 6 months here on this breakout. That was the breakout. That was the confirmation that the bulls are stepping in, right? And boom, we are in control. The bulls are in control. The bears are in their caves. They're licking their wounds. Okay, their wives just kicked them out of the house. okay, because they're too damn bearish. You're not bullish enough. But this looks good. As long as it holds 85, I'd just hold. I'd hold and wait for the monthly stochastic to come back up here. Yeah, free XRP, guys. 50 XRP if you guys can get the stream to 200 likes. Would love to see it. SXT, this is a brand new project that got released with Chainlink. There's just no data on this thing. So it's just too new of a coin for me to really see anything. I personally would rather buy Chainlink here. I'd rather buy Chainlink than a project that they just released. There's just not a lot I can tell you there, KJ. I'm sorry. Soxel. My boy's in at $9 and still holding. I'm pretty sure I called the exact bottom on this, guys. We literally called the bottom like at $7. I think I literally called it out at like $7.50 here. Literally. And the only reason I did that was because of the monthly chart. Okay, you guys can see the monthly chart. If you guys don't know what this is a very, this is a 3x leverage. Like, it's a very risky ETF. But what this does is it follows semiconductors. So when you buy this, it's like buying AMD and Nvidia and Intel and Taiwan Semi, all those big chip makers. Okay, but simply, I was just looking at the monthly chart on this when I called the bottom there at like 7. You said you got in at what, $9? But you can see, I called the bottom because I saw this, right? The blue wave was way down here on the monthly, just like it was back here in 2023. You can see, boom, that came right there at $10. It went all the way up to 70. Okay, so I was just looking at the blue wave, and I'm like, wow, we're literally bouncing on the same exact support level. I mean, this thing hit $6 support, and it's like, right, it hit like $7.38. So if it's within like $1 and you're a macro investor like me, a dollar doesn't mean anything, right? A dollar doesn't mean anything on something like this. But this looks really good, man. I just continue to hold this thing. If you're in at $9, you're literally underneath the trade. You're underneath it. Okay, and if you want to protect your gains, I would put a stop loss at $10.50. And I put this one on my watch list today because the breakout is now confirmed here. Okay, so even if you want to protect your gains, you could even move it up a little bit more to 16. It just depends on how much you want to risk. Okay, I'd probably use the stop here on the daily probably at 12 there. Probably right there at 12. Yeah, so my largest holdings go from Link to DJT, I believe, then ARB. I think it's like that from top to bottom here. Top to bottom. These two are like, I think these three are like even. I think I put the same amount in each one of them. So DJT I'm a little too heavy on. But if that thing does what I think it's going to do here, I think it's going to absolutely explode. Because, again, we're breaking out. Now we're just putting in a bull flag. It's just frustrating when your name just goes sideways, you know. It just, people get impatient and they end up selling it and then it just rips. But you can see that the last time this thing broke up above the 50, it just rocket shipped. So, but you can see back here, same kind of thing. Right, we just went sideways, 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 and then we just skyrocketed. But I definitely think DJT will see $40 to $50 here by the end of the year. I think there's going to be some kind of news catalyst here probably in the next month, weeks to months. It could be tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm just holding. I believe in the company. Obviously, Donald Trump, he's winning. I mean, everyone was hating on him when everything was going down, but now everything's starting to go up and, right, sentiment's coming back, and I think his company has a lot of room to grow. And they're getting really big into the crypto industry too. So that's why I like it, right? It's just another play on crypto. But Soxel, again, I just watch those levels. Like I said, if you want to set a stop loss, you could set one right there at $16, $15. If you're in at 9, I mean, that's up to 15. You're almost up 100% at that point. But I'm saying this thing could keep going. The stochastic's up here, though, and the wave is really extended. So I'd either set one at 15 or down here at 12. Okay, whatever one you want to do. I'd watch $15 and $12. If $12 breaks, I'd definitely sell it. So the non-conservative stop loss is probably right there at 12, and then the more conservative ones up there at 15. But nice trade there at $9, dude. Beautiful. Algo. Algorand, The daily chart, again, breaking out, pulling back, great pocket to buy here, and now we're just consolidating. So, yeah, just looking for stop loss at 20 on this one. Still very bullish. Still looking very bullish. Again, getting rejected, breaking out, pulling back, perfect pocket. Now this thing is getting ready to rip, guys. I think we're days away. I think this weekend is going to be really, really big for crypto. I think you're going to see the breakout really happen. I mean, I'm talking about something like this over the weekend, because this just, I mean, we're just setting up right now. We're just consolidating, going sideways here. Am I still buying Link? No, I am fully positioned. I have a lot. I probably have too much Chainlink. I will say that. I have too much. But I believe it is one of the top cryptocurrencies out there, fundamentally. I believe it is one of the strongest projects out there, and that's why I'm positioned so heavy. Because, again, if we're going to go in a bull run, there's a 99% chance that Link is going to benefit from that bull run. I'm not putting my money in shit coins or meme coins or anything like that. The majority of my portfolio is in Chainlink. It is my largest holding, and that is because I have done my research on the project, and I understand what they do. I understand what they're used for, and I believe they are going to benefit tremendously from this bull run. Okay? I would only buy Chainlink again if it dropped down to like $10. And that's a 70% drop from where we're sitting here. 70% drop. PopCat. Yeah, I'll take some requests from the chat, guys. If you guys are a member of the YouTube, I'll take it from the chat. But I just want to prioritize our members here. If we have some time here at the end, I'll take some from you guys. But if you have them, get them over here in the chart request thread, or just hit the join button on the YouTube video, and you guys could sign up and become a member on YouTube as well. That will get you access to that ability. I just want to make sure I'm prioritizing the members, taking care of the members over there in the Discord. But PopCat, again, breakout, consolidate, Ripski, pull back a little bit, doing the Ripski. Again, another meme coin here. I don't understand these things. I don't got the guts to continue to buy these things. I just rather buy good quality projects like Chainlink right now, just because you can't lose. You literally can't lose with a good project like Chainlink, with XRP, with ADA, with HNT, right? With these names that have actual utility. PopCat, what do they do? No idea. No idea what they do. Okay, but this thing could pull all the way back to 33 cents here and still be bullish. So if you want to buy it, I would love to buy this thing at 40 cents if I wanted to own it. 40 cents would be my buy target right now. You want that thing to pull back, give you a green dot. Stochastic's a little high for me right now. But this thing's up from the bottom like 600%, dude. I mean, if you bought down there off that dot, you're up 482%. That's insane. That is nuts. So looking for a pullback into 40 cents is where I'd look to buy it. I don't want to buy it up here when the stochastic's all up here high. And we got Age Freedom for SUI in the chat there. SUI's looking solid. Again, big breakout. We pulled back. We ripped up, what, 21% there. This one's still very, very bullish above. I mean, I personally would want to buy SUI at $3, but that doesn't mean this thing can't just keep doing the Ripski here. The weekly chart still looking very strong. Monthly chart still pointing straight up. I mean, I would just continue to hold. I would continue to hold here. And I would have a stop loss right below those EMAs. My stop loss on this would probably be like at 250. I know that's a long way down, but as long as we hold that, this trend is up and to the right. You got the golden cross here right now as well. So SUI is a very, very strong chart here. I would be a holder of this, and I would be a buyer if it dropped down to 3. Adam. Okay, watch for a pullback on Adam to what's down there, 450. 450 on the pullback. Another one we called out down here. That golden dot, again, the golden dot is a 1 to 6 month signal on the daily chart. That came at 370. It's sitting at 550 now on a 2-month hold there. But I like this one above 450. Okay, I really like this one above 450. It's a solid hold here. I mean, if you're looking to buy it, I don't think right here is a bad place to buy it, because I think these charts are about ready to absolutely explode. You actually got the monthly alert right here as well. So you got the monthly signal on Adam there, guys. Beautiful, beautiful. Above 450, I'm going to call it 440. This thing's extremely bullish. I would be looking to buy every green dot from here on out. I want to see that stochastic get lower, though. I want to see that stochastic lower. It's sitting up here at like 79 on the daily. Okay, but look where it is here on the monthly. We're at 38. Okay, up here is the top. Okay, we're nowhere near that. So this thing looks like it's just getting ready to get started. I'd buy this off the green dot if you're not in it yet. And I would continue to hold it with a stop loss at 440 there. We got TAI. Okay, TAI, this one we traded back here at around 3 cents. We bought this one off of Green Weekly. That was at 3 cents. It went all the way up to 15. I think I sold it at 13. It's coming back down into the average. I said if this thing hits 8 cents, I would consider buying it again. And we're getting pretty close to that level. So 8 cents, I think, would be a great, great pocket to buy it in. That would be down there on the 4 hour, on the 200 as well. If it hits 8 cents, I'd load up. But if you're long on this project, I don't think it's a bad place to own it here at 9. I just want to snipe this trade right here at 8 cents. I think that'd be excellent. Again, we broke out. We pulled back to 6. It went up to 12. That's 100% right there, guys. That's 100% there. Stochastic on the floor. That's 100% move from 6 up to 12. So this is a very volatile coin. I think their project is legit. I've seen their website. They're an AI protocol on Solana, and they're very, very low market cap. So if that thing dips down to 8, I would consider buying it. Okay, watching for the green dot for that confirmation. But that one's on my favorites list from Friday's watch list. If you guys missed Friday's watch list, that is right over here inside of the latest tab here. You guys can scroll up a little bit. I dropped a little video on Friday for you guys. But this one right here, this is our... Oh, no, that was the emergency live. The watch list is right here. This was the watch list right here from last Friday. We drop a watch list every single Friday for those of you that are new, and we pretty much cover all the names in my watch list. I also share that with you guys over there inside the Discord as well. But TAI was on the favorites from last week. Okay, and shout out to everybody dropping the emojis, baby. Let's go. What else we got here? Let's go back to the Topsky. Ooh. Okay, maybe not. Let's see where we were here. I think I went way too far. Okay, yeah, we went way too far. We're all the way down. World, we got Soxel, we covered Atom, TAI, STX. Stacks looking good still. Stacks is still bullish over 69 cents. Okay, so we're buying every green dot here on the daily over 69 cents. Again, this one looks very, very bullish. Look how far down this thing is, okay? The stochastic's literally at 15 here on the monthly. Again, this is the top of the bull run. This is where the top is. We're literally way off of that marker, okay? And again, we've been in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Breakout, pullback, great pocket right there at 74. Ripsky. That's a 30% move off that entry right there. But we are buying every green dot on the daily from here on out. And that one was also in the favorites list last week. I still really like this one over 70 cents. HNT, we covered that one. We got AVAX. AVAX also a nice breakout. I like this one over 20. Okay, again, looking to buy every green dot from here on out. Putting in a nice bull flag here. And that weekly, or the monthly, looks very, very bullish. Monthly's starting to curl up. Okay, curl it up, baby. Let's go. Okay, stochastic sitting at what, 15? That's nothing. Okay, load the truck. Again, above this low right here, we are extremely bullish on AVAX here. Looking to buy every green dot here on the daily from here on out. Yeah, we covered Ethereum. We covered Ethereum. We'll probably get to it here again on a request here. We got Madic. Madic also looking phenomenal. Okay, above 20 cents, this one is very bullish. Look at the monthly. Okay, God, Madic's been ugly over the last couple years. Okay, but we have broken out. We pulled back again. Stochastic down here on the floor on the daily. Boom, right there at 21 cents. Ripsky. Okay, 25% trade there. Beautiful. Above 20, this thing is super bullish. And that monthly dot looks like it's going to come anytime. Okay, again, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. Breakout, pullback, what comes next? Yeah, the Ripsky. The Ripsky comes next. Above 20 cents, we are at a bull run for Madic there. XTZ, we covered Filecoin, we covered KeyCat. Come on, guys, come on. KeyCat? What the hell is a KeyCat? What the hell is a KeyCat? Okay, I don't know. I want to see this stochastic closer to the floor just like it was back here. That came at 0.0002. Went up, I don't know, 300-400% there. I'm waiting for a pullback on the stochastic on this one. LAI. Frickin' KeyCat, man. Okay, this one hasn't broken out yet. I'd rather buy that DEAI. Yeah, I don't know what these AI plays are, but this looks a lot better than that, than LAI. I'd rather buy this one. This one's actually breaking out over the 50, right? We're actually breaking the downtrend here. And then LAI here, stuck, right? Looks like a rug pull to me. I wouldn't touch this one. That's a rug. Snap, interesting call out in the Discord from you guys today. I didn't catch this, but Snapchat does have a golden dot on the weekly chart. So all that tells you is that Snapchat is a buy. Okay, that's a buy. And $7 is your stop loss. Again, Snapchat, I like the company. 300 million active users. What I don't like is that they have not grown their earnings in like 2 years. Their earnings have been the same forever, right? They have never gone up in revenue since 2021. I'm sorry, in the last 4 years. So my take with Snapchat is that someone's going to buy them out. Google will buy them out, or Facebook will buy them out, or hell, maybe Donald Trump's company will buy them out. I don't know. But these guys haven't figured out how to make money, right? They've just been... Look, they've made $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion, $1 billion. Investors want to buy companies that are increasing revenue, increasing earnings, right? That are continuing to grow as a company. Snapchat has failed to do that, even though they have one of the largest active user bases out there. Okay, but I mean, it's just tough. I liquidated mine. I sold mine at like $8.50 or something. But if you want to play Snap, that golden dot is very interesting. Above $7, I think you're going to do all right in Snapchat. Target would probably be back up here at like 16. Okay, but I don't know. It looks like they just released their earnings. I'm just not impressed. I haven't been impressed with their company and their earnings. They have just failed to excite investors. They have failed to increase their revenue. That's why you're seeing the stock just do this. Chop, 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 chop. But I'd buy it here. I would buy it here if I wanted to own it. Okay, because you are breaking out over the 50 here. So you could actually move your stop loss up to like $8. But that golden dot there on the weekly is very interesting. Very interesting. Dang. What the hell is this, man? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I do not know what's going on here with these memes, man. They're just getting funnier and funnier. We got Titcoin, we got Asscoin, we got Dang. I mean, what the hell? I mean, look at this. This is a beautiful setup here. Okay, this was the time to buy Dang right here. Look at that. Stochastic on the floor. We broke out, we pulled back. Again, Dang to the moon. Look at that. 850% move. A round of applause for y'all, man. Yeesh! I'm not buying something 850% up. I'm sorry. I would buy Dang if it pulled back here to the EMAs at like 10. But this is cracking now. You can see profit taking is starting to happen. Okay, everyone's Dang, Dang, Dang. My general rule, guys, is if they're already talking about it, we're too late. If they're already talking about it, you should have been buying Dang right here. Not when everyone else is shouting about it. Okay, this has been the talk of Twitter, the talk of the town for the last couple days. You're too late. I want to see a 70% pullback on this mofo. And then I'll buy some Dang. But that's my target. Up here, I'd be selling. I'd be taking profits up here. Okay? I'd be taking profits. Especially up 850% if you got in on the dot there. 850% move. You're too late now. Wait for that retracement to 10 cents and then scoop it up. Flux. Flux is looking good, okay? Breakout, pullback, Ripsky. I like this one over 28 cents. Over 28, I'm bullish. I'd buy a green dot if it comes above 28. STX we covered. Ondo. Ondo looks really good here too. Looking fantastic above 90 cents. Really good above 90 cents. So again, if you get a red dot on the daily, you can either sell and take some profits, which I would not be doing here on crypto, because I think crypto's literally about to go to the moon during the summer, because again, we're breaking out over a long 5-month downtrend. We're just now breaking out over it. We had the pullback. Great pocket to buy right here at 84. Again, you had the breakout, the pullback, stochastic on the floor. You got the Ripsky now, and you're looking like you're going to get some continuation probably tomorrow. But I would just set a stop loss at 90 cents. That's a 10% risk to the downside when all the macro indicators are pointing up right now. I would just hold Ondo, and I would look to buy more on these green dots, okay, if the stochastic ever comes back to 0. But this is a solid hold above 90. Ethereum, I don't know if we talked about Ethereum a little bit, right, guys? The biggest thing I want you guys to pay attention to on Ethereum is this monthly chart, okay? This will be the topping signal for us. This will be the top of altcoin season when this happens, what I'm about ready to explain. I dropped a TikTok on it yesterday or 2 days ago, but look at this. Okay, Ethereum topped right back here in 2021 at around 45,000, right there. Okay, you can see the stochastic RSI, the light blue line on the monthly chart. This is the macro chart that we like to focus on, guys. We are swing traders here. Okay, we're not day traders. Okay, we don't care about the day-to-day price action. We're trying to catch the big move. And the time to sell Ethereum was right back here in 2021. Okay, right there around that topping area. Our goal is not to time the exact top. We're never going to sell it right at $4,874.48. Impossible. Impossible. That'll never happen. We want to get out around the top. Okay, same thing back here. Look at the stochastic. Touched it right there in 2024. That was March at 4,100. Okay, what happened? It dipped all the way off to 13. Look where the stochastic is right now, guys. It's at 13. Okay, when it's touching the white dotted line, it's at 100. You guys could see the number on the right side of my screen there. Okay, we are nowhere near the top if you guys are looking at it from a macro perspective. Nowhere near. Do you hear me? Ethereum will probably be anywhere from 6,000 to 8,000, possibly even 10,000 by the time this cycle is done. Okay? Put that on my mama. All right? We're nowhere near it. And look at Solana. Same exact thing here. Literally at the floor. 13. Okay? And look at this chart. We are curling. Getting ready to explode. Okay? So I would literally just wait. If you're in Ethereum, if you bought Ethereum, I would wait until this thing gets back up here to that stochastic. Okay? And again, this is a mass. Look at this. We've been in a downtrend since December. Got rejected. Got rejected. Okay? Us losing this support right here at that $29.9 level, $3,000 level, that was the indication that the bull run, right, that was a bull trap. Okay? We then puked, and then we got rejected. We got rejected. We got rejected. Big boy breakout. Okay? That is big boy volume coming in there. Okay? Big D energy right there, boys and girls. Big old breakout. Okay? Over the EMAs. So if Ethereum pulls back to 2,000, I would tell you to bet the farm on it. Get a mortgage, second mortgage on your house, refinance, do whatever you got to do. If Ethereum pulls back to 2,000, that's going to be a gift. An absolute gift. Okay, but as of right now, again, I'm thinking months out, guys. I'm thinking end of summer, September. That is when we'll see this thing closer up here to 100. Right now, we're at 11. Okay, we're at 11. Yeah, you get all the alerts over in the Discord, guys. Monthly, weekly, and dailies. Okay, if you guys got chart requests, just get them in this chart request thread over here in the Discord. Okay, I'll drop the link right now to join. Okay, you guys do have to be a member of the Discord to request those charts here. Boom. Click that link. Go to the Become a Member tab right here. It's literally $4 a month right now. Okay, we're almost to 2,000 subscribers over there. Once we hit 2,000, I am going to double the membership. I'm going to double the cost. If you're in, you're grandfathered in. Your membership will not double. Okay, but for anyone new that's coming in, okay, $4 a month right now. Once we hit 2,000 members, I will be doubling this. It'll be $8 a month by that time. So just a little FYI for everybody, because we are getting a lot of, obviously these videos are taking a lot longer now. Okay. And I lost my place again, damn it. Okay, and if you want to become a member on YouTube, if you don't want to join the Discord, you guys can hit the join button on this YouTube video and become a member of this channel on YouTube, and I'm happy to take your requests there, but I just want to prioritize the members just because it's my channel and I can do what the hell I want. And I got mad love for the Spartan Army, baby. If you're not with us, you're against us. You know what I'm saying? Vchain, we covered H-bar. H-bar, again, guys, I've been talking about this chart as well for a couple weeks. I'm looking at a very similar pattern forming here. Again, last bull run, this happened, okay? This was back in January of 2021. This was 4 years ago. What happened? We went up from 3 cents all the way up to 50 cents. That was 1, 2, 3 months of ripping. Okay, just doing the ripski. Okay, that's a 10x trade for you. And then what happened? We pulled back for 1, 2, 3 months, and then we did the ripski and made all-time highs. That is the exact pattern I'm looking at here. Up for 3, down for 3, ripski. Up for 3, down for 2, green candle. Okay, this is coming now. This is coming into summer here, folks. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, beautiful looking chart here on H-bar. Okay, and that thing is very, very bullish above 18 here. Boom, 18 is the stop loss on H-bar, but that is a solid looking chart there. Looks beautiful. Mr. Moda says UFO gaming. Okay, nice breakout here. I like it. I really like this one. Okay, looks good. Breaking out. Okay, I want to see this thing reset. That stochastic come back down here just like it did and hold on to that EMA. That's where I'd buy it. Again, I don't know anything about this project, but it is breaking out. See, this is what you want. The breakout, the pullback. There's the Ripski. We're getting the breakout. We're missing the pullback. SHIB. SHIB. Okay, also. Breakout, pullback, Ripski. SHIB's looking good too. I got a stop loss on that at 0.003. I'm buying every green dot on this chart from here on out. I want to wait till that stochastic comes back down on the floor just like it did right there. Perfect pocket to buy last week. And this thing's about ready to explode, it looks like. Okay, look at that monthly chart. Looking beautiful. Look where the stochastic is, guys. It's at 10. 10! We have so far to go, dude. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Like, I feel so bad for these people on Twitter who are, like, calling for this drop that we're going to get. Where have you been the last 5 months, guys? The drop is in. The drop is in, dude. If you're scared of a little 5% dip, you should not be investing in cryptocurrency. Covered Pepe, covered Doge, MBLY, Mobile Eye. That's a nice breakout, but it's really stuck in a downtrend here. Yeah, I'd wait for the stochastic to pull back here on the daily to play that. I want to see that thing hold on to 14. FLD. Stuck in a downtrend. I wouldn't touch that one. CLF, same thing on CLF. I wouldn't touch it. Getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected, okay? I want to see a big move up and then a pullback, okay? I wouldn't touch this one. It's stuck. Stuck in a downtrend. We covered H-bar. SBG. I don't know if this is the right one. Oh, you're probably talking about the crypto. Big breakout there. I'd take some off the table up here or set a stop loss right there at like 8.008. And I would look to buy a pullback down here to like 0.006 if it happens. Again, I don't know anything about these newer coins. That monthly looks really good. Really good. Weekly looks really good too. You could just set a trailing stop loss on this. Set it at like 7.5. You got Trump coming in with a daily dot. Okay, that was called out, but it looks like it faded from the chart. But that is a signal here getting called out in real time. You guys could see those get called out in real time over here in the Discord. Boom, under the daily alerts. Yeah, Daryl, if you're in, you should be able to put your chart requests in this chart request thread here. Dang it, I keep losing my spot in this thing. Oh, here we are. Pepe Doge, POL. Polygon, yeah, we covered that. That looks good. My stop loss on this is at 20, so I'd be a holder over 20 cents on Polygon. And XRA. Nextra. Also, nice breakout here. So you got the takeoff phase. Expect this thing to pull back to like 0.015. Again, look for that green daily dot now that we got the breakout. We're breaking out over a really big, long downtrend here. Similar pattern formed back here. You can see it broke out. It pulled back into the average, and it ripped. Same thing here. Okay, look for a pullback into like 0.015 or so. Okay, that's stochastic. We want that on the floor. Right now, it's sitting at 76. Hood stock, Robinhood. Robinhood's doing the Ripski. Okay, I'd take some off Robinhood here. Again, once we get that big extension off of the average here. Let me go back here real quick. Okay, look at this chart here. Okay, you see that? When you get that extension, when you're sitting really far off of the averages on the daily, okay, that's when you want to be taking some profits. Okay, that's when you want to be taking some profits. And the stochastic is topping out here. So I'd take some off Robinhood. God, it's monthly's looking crazy though. I just think this thing's going to pull back to like 48. And a 48 pullback, I mean, that's like a 30% drop from here. So not a bad idea to sell 25, 50% here, in my opinion. If you want to play the continuation, I don't know. I'd set a tight stop at 56, but I think you're being greedy here. Because again, if you got in on this green dot down here at 35, you're up 100% right now. Again, you just outperformed everybody for 20 years. That's taken 5% a day from their money manager. So, yeah, I'd like to see this one closer to the averages. I'd like to see that stochastic come back down to 0 just like it was right there. Boom. Great buying pocket right there at 35. 100% move. I want to see that same thing happen. In my opinion, not a good place to be buying. Good place to be taking some off. XRP. XRP is still bullish as well. I mean, this thing is still bullish above 2. Above 2, this thing looks fantastic. That monthly chart also curling. Would love to see a green dot here this month or next month. But again, we called this green dot out right here at 210, and it's just continuing to move up there. Okay, looks really good. Really, really good. If that thing gets back over 3, it's going to 5, 10 bucks. It's going for all-time highs. But right now, I mean, $2 is your stop, and I would be looking to buy any pullback, right? Any stochastic when that thing comes back, just like it did right there. Boom, great pocket to buy at 210. Did the Ripski. You shouldn't have to sign up again, Daryl. Okay, if you're a member of the Discord, you should be in. Maybe just try closing the Discord and reopening it. We got Cardano. Cardano still looks good above 70 here. Again, looking to buy any pullback on Cardano from here on out. Was telling you guys to buy this one right here at 65. That stochastic was close to the floor. We broke out. We pulled back. Now we're doing the Ripski. I'm expecting some continuation here into the end of the week on Cardano. I think it's going to be a huge weekend, guys. I think we're going to see a really big weekend here for crypto. Altcoins, I think, are going to go up another 30, 40, 50%. Okay, XLM also looks really good. Broke out, pulled back, great pocket to buy. Right there at 25. Now it's doing the Ripski. So I like XLM above 26. Just above that big green candle that we got right there. The stop loss can always be at the last green candle. Right? Boom. That was the last green candle. So your stop is 26 on this trade. Again, the monthly chart is curling up. I'm looking for a move like this, guys. Ripski. Okay, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen this summer. And we're all going to be filthy, stinking rich. Okay, so 26 cents is my stop loss on XLM, buying any and every pullback. We covered SUI. We got near. Near token, again, breaking out here. I'd be buying this one right now. Stop loss at 250. FIX, again, if it's breaking out over the 50, guys, you need to be looking to buy the damn thing. Okay, because the trend is starting to reverse. Okay, when we're down below it, rejected, 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 rejected. Breaking out here. This thing's going to the frickin' moon right now. Okay, I want to see the stochastic pull back to zero just like it was here, though. I'm not going to ride this thing up. If you want to set a stop loss, I'd put it at 420 there. 420 on the stop loss. The NASDAQ. QQQ. I love it. Just doing the Ripski, man. Guys, remember when the bear market was coming down here at 420? The bear market was happening? Yeah, it's not happening anymore. There's no chance there's going to be a recession, okay, in the next 6 months. It's not happening. Unless there's some crazy event like COVID, it's not happening. I mean, this is where all the people panic sold. Everyone panic selling here. Okay, and now all the bears are just getting liquidated. Okay, there was the largest number of puts ever on the QQQ down in this area, meaning everyone was betting on it going down. Well, what happens when the bears are wrong? They have to sell. They have to liquidate their positions. Okay, when they liquidate their positions, that's what causes these crazy moves to the upside. Everybody got caught. Okay, everybody, well, not everybody, except not us at least. Okay, they got caught in a bear trap. You know what a bear trap is, guys? You know what a bear trap is? A bear trap is when everybody thinks we're going down, when we're getting ready for the Ripski. Okay, and our sentiment has been the same. We have not changed sentiment. Okay, we have been saying this was a bear trap since ever. There was no way we ever fell away from that. Okay, we never did, guys. That was the biggest bear trap I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, you just don't bet against Donald Trump, guys. You just don't. I'm sorry. I don't care how you feel about him. I don't care what your emotions are. Okay, one thing about investing and trading is that you have to take emotion out of the picture. You have to think logically here. Okay. Logic. We invest based on logic, no emotion. Okay, Bonk also. Beautiful breakout here. Pull back. Where was the stochastic? Right there around 7. Nice little consolidation. Got the green dot, got the Ripski. So if that pattern repeats, we should pull back to like 0.018. But again, these meme coins, Bonk, Pepe, they look very interesting. Okay, that's a very, very good looking monthly chart. And I'm bullish on Bonk over that 0.015 level, that level where we bounced right there. That's where I put the stop loss again. A good place for a stop loss is always the last green candle, okay? That's going to be right there at 0.016. I like to move it down just a little bit to those lows right there at 0.00015. But I'd be buying every green dot you get on the daily chart here on Bonk for the next few months. Robinhood, we covered MBTS. NVTS is a ugly stock, okay? Down just, I don't know. I don't like it. It just looks like a semiconductor company. But I'd rather buy something like AMD or something like that. Bad Idea AI. What's the ticker on that, Mr. Moda? Daryl, what's going on, brother? My boy's now a member of the YouTube channel. JMAI, this is an interesting play. I believe these guys are like the what? They're like the Amazon of Africa or something like that. I'm actually going to add this one into our watch list. I traded this one a long time ago, but this is looking really interesting. Not making too much money. I'd like to buy, it's a penny stock now. Shit, man. This thing was trading at like $15 back in the day. I remember that. It was trading all the way back up here at 70, way back in the day. But they had a pretty nice move up. I'd like to buy this thing at like 250 if it happens. Sorry, man, that's a penny stock. I don't mess with penny stocks all that often. I'm just at that point in my trading career where I just don't want to. But it looks interesting above 250. I'd look for a green dot. If it pulls back to like 250, 260, that's where I'd want to get it. Daryl, I haven't heard that. No, I haven't heard that the Nano X is not safe. I personally do not use those hardware wallets. I don't, but if you ask inside of our Discord, I'm sure somebody can answer your question. I have never heard of that though. Mr. Miyota, what's the ticker on that bad idea AI? NNOX. Like a stock. Trying to break out here. As long as it can hold on to 5, it looks fine, but they're not making any money at all. Okay, it's another penny stock. They only make about $3 million a quarter, so it's kind of a Hail Mary on this one. I want to see this stochastic closer to 0. It hasn't really broken out, so not my favorite, dude. Those are all of them look like penny stocks. BBAI. BBAI is the stock. What did that do today? Nice move up today, dude. We called this one out on Monday, right there at around 325. Hit 430 today. So this one's actually confirming a breakout. And I think this looks very interesting. Again, I would have wanted to buy right here on Monday when we called it out. But that move is confirmed up there. And again, this was trading at $10 back here in February. This is when everyone was excited about it. Okay, no one's excited about it down here at $2-3 though. But this looks solid. I mean, my stop loss on this is $3, and that move is confirmed up. Oh, bad? B-A-D? Yeah. You already know, dude. It's the Ripsky. Bad idea AI. It seems like a bad idea. I'm just kidding. I don't know why you name your crypto bad AI, but I like this one over point whatever that is. Just use this last low. Okay, that last low of that green candle right there. Probably put it at 0.00001. Guys, these memes, I mean, there's so many of them, dude. There's so many of them. I personally would rather buy good projects. Projects that have utility. But I'm not going to say it looks like a bad idea, but it looks like a bad idea. Okay, just use a stop loss right there at the bottom of this candle here from May 8th. CLF, we covered ASTS. Satellite company, I believe. Good little pocket to buy right there. Stochastic's too high for me here. Let's wait for a pullback. I'd like to buy it at 22. OKLO. OKLO. Ripping. Beautiful move there. Great pocket to buy it down here into the EMA. You had a green dot right there back on April 23rd. Right there at 22. It's sitting at 37 now. So into the average. Beautiful. Beautiful trade there. Beautiful setup. And that thing's in a pretty big breakout pattern there. The monthly looks really good too. I don't know what this company does, but I just use a trailing stop on this one now. I mean, I don't know. When these things break out like this, they run really fast and really hard. You can use our auto fib if you want. This is also part of the trading indicator if you guys don't have it. Again, if you guys do not have the indicators that we are talking about in today's video, you guys can get those right over here inside of the trading indicator tab. All you got to do is click on this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly up into your TradingView account. If you guys can't see this Fibonacci tool on your chart, okay, you can unhide it and hide it right here when you download it. So you can hide it just by clicking the I button right there. Okay, so let's take that up. So my target on this is normally at the top of this fib level, which is right there at around 55. That'd be my target on this. And that had a really nice breakout. Doesn't even look like they're reporting earnings yet. So, I don't know. I like my company to report their earnings and tell me that they're making money before I buy them. So, obviously, breaking out really hard here. I don't think it's a bad place to take some off, especially if you got in on the dot down here at 22. Okay, we're getting pretty close here. We got HIMS. HIMS is doing the Ripsky. I'd set a stop loss at 55. Stop loss at 55. I said to set one right down here. I believe I set it like 47. It never hit. So I just keep creeping this thing up. Okay, 54. Again, this auto fib indicator, when that gets close to the top, just like it did right there, great time to be selling. If this was me, guys, I would be selling. Because if I bought HIMS, right, I would have bought down here. Okay, down here on these green dots into the average down here. Okay, I wouldn't be buying up in this area. I'm not chasing it. Okay, I'd use a tight stop loss. I'd sell it. I'd take profits. Can it go up to 70? Yes. But I do think it will retrace back down to the $40 area here eventually, and that'll be a place where we can look for a trade. But right now, this thing is very overdone to the upside. So I'd put a stop loss right there at 55. If you want to be more conservative, put it right there at 60. But 55 is a crucial support level. Okay, if that breaks, we're going right back down to 40. But you're getting greedy if you're still holding this thing up here and you're in down here. I mean, you're up. Off that last gray dot on the daily there, you're up. Let's put it right there. 140, 145%. You just outperformed everybody who has a money manager by 15 years in the matter of less than a month. So congratulations. Amazon, I believe we covered Amazon. Did we not? Did we cover it? Amazon deserves to go back on the buy list here. So that one's back in our watch list. I like the fact that we're breaking out. I would love a pullback to 200 bucks on Amazon. Again, watching that stochastic RSI here. Want to see that stochastic back down here closer to 0 to buy it. I would love a pullback to 200 or 190 on this one, but it looks like they did very good on their earnings. The tariffs are getting lifted from China, so they're back in business, baby. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. You had the breakout, the pullback, and then you get the Ripsky. Okay, and the monthly chart, looking phenomenal. Just looking phenomenal here, folks. Oh my gosh. Oh my. We got Polkadot, DOT. Okay, also very bullish, still above 4. Like it. Looking to buy every green dot from here on out. LCX. LCX doesn't look as good as some of these other names, but it's still bullish over 13. DAG. Doing the Ripsky. Okay, that one's breaking out. So that one's bullish over 4. Over 4 cents. But again, that stochastic's topping out here. So again, not a bad place to trim some. I don't know anything about this project. That monthly chart looks really good, though. If you believe in this project, though, I would be holding it. If not taking some off here at 5. Again, it's bullish as long as it holds 4 cents. AIOZ. This is AI play we've been following. Beautiful setup here. You had the breakout. You had the pullback. Okay, beautiful spot to buy right here. Stochastic near the floor. Now it's doing the Ripsky. I like this one over 35 cents. Okay, I'd be holding that one. Looking for pullbacks. Pullbacks and green dots. Checks. This one looks fine as long as it holds on to 20 cents. Borg. Borg, is this a crypto? Swiss Borg. Yeah, I like this one over 20. I'd be buying all the green dots as long as we can hold on to 20 there. But nice breakout there. SUI we covered. Chainlink. Chainlink we briefly touched on. Again, breakout, pullback, Ripsky. Okay, Chainlink is very bullish above 14. Okay, it's got a red dot here today, so that means you want to set your stop loss. My stop loss would be at 14. If 14 breaks, we're totally wrong on this move, but folks, I don't think we're wrong. I have never seen charts look so freaking bullish. Okay? Looks so bullish. Okay, if it pulls back to 14, I'd just buy more, honestly. But I'm buying every green dot. I would buy every green dot on the daily from here on out. If that stochastic pulls back, that would just be fantastic. Okay? 14, 15 would be a good buy range. And again, look at the stochastic on the monthly here. Okay, it's literally sitting at 20, 21. And look how it's curling. Oh my gosh. It just looks so damn good. So damn good. Okay. What else we got? Starting to get in some duplicates here, so that's good. Jasmine. Jasmine's on the buy list, which means we're trending up above the EMAs. Monthly chart looks fantastic. I would love to see this one at 0.016. But yeah, I mean, the trend is very strong as long as we can hold that level right there. SYN. Oh, shit. You guys still there? You guys still here on the live? Can you guys still hear me? My screen just wigged out. Are you guys still here? I'm just going to keep going. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. 22 is the level I'm watching here on SYN. Okay, SYN, 22 cents is the stop loss on this. If 22 breaks, you'll be in trouble. You guys still hear me on the chat? HNT we covered. TAO we covered. We got Super. Okay, cool. Yeah, my screen just went nuts there for a second. Cool. We got Superverse also breaking out over there. Okay, just like we did back here. We broke out, we pulled back, and we did the Ripski. So this is a major breakout here. And I love it over 60 cents here. Guys, if we can get another, if we can get the 200 likes on the stream, I will give away 50 XRP. 50 XRP if we can get over, if we can get to 200 likes on this stream here. So if you're watching, smash that like, and we'll give away 50 XRP to somebody in the chat. But Superverse still very bullish. Okay, looking for that stochastic to come back up here and touch that white dotted line. Vchain we covered. HBAR we covered. We got TER. Must be a stock. Trying to break out here. You're going to want to see that thing hold on to 75, but that stochastic's pretty high there. Kind of getting rejected there. I want to see a bigger breakout here. It gapped up, but I want to see that thing push up, pull back, and then do the Ripski. Okay, that's probably got a little doji there on the monthly. Doesn't look too bad on the monthly, so if you want to take a stab at it, put a stop loss at like 75. But I'd wait to buy it until that stochastic came back down. We got Solana, SOL. Solana, again, broke out, pulled back, doing the Ripski. Okay, Solana is extremely bullish above 140. Just like Ethereum, we're nowhere near the top here, folks. That stochastic RSI is all the way down there at 13. Okay, we're not going to top out until that comes back up here and hits the white dotted line. Okay, not going to top out until that happens. Okay, and we're nowhere near it. We're at 12. So Solana's a solid hold. Looking to buy every pullback into these EMAs. If it pulls back to 150, get the truck. Okay, get the absolute truck. But I'm buying every green dot on Solana from here on out. We got BCH. BCH also, really nice breakout here. Looks very bullish above 360. This one actually has a green dot on the monthly as well. So that is one of the only ones I've seen confirmed with a green dot there. And if it pulls back to 360, that'd be a great place to buy some. Yeah, I'd love to buy it at 360. But right now it's a solid hold. Hopefully you got in right here at 350 or down here at around 220. Okay, big run up to 500. Now it's, wow, I hit $500. That's insane. Okay, we're about to get the golden cross. So, oh my gosh. This move is going to shock people, guys. This move is going to absolutely just shock people. People are going to lose their minds, man. People are going to lose their minds. Just absolutely lose their... I am so sad for the people who are bearish right now. I feel so... I actually feel pain in my heart for them right now. Those people on Twitter and all these people saying it's all Armageddon, right? I mean, oh... Literally going to miss out on one of the most epic bull runs we've ever seen. This is like a generational bull run that's about ready to happen, guys. This bull run will create generational wealth. It's going to be nuts. Okay, and Ray looks good above 250 here. Just looking for green dots to add. Okay, hopefully you got in right here at that pocket at 250. GST. Wow, big move up there. No idea what this coin does, but I'd set a stop loss at 0.008 there. Ugh, I don't know what this coin is or what it does. Okay, got a monthly green candle there. And hopefully you got some names that have utility. It kind of does this. It goes up and then chops and just weird price action. I don't know. That one's tough. CHZ, again, I'm taking your guys' top 3 requests, 3 per person, so we can get through everybody's. I might have to bring that down to 2 here pretty soon with how many members we got. Above 4 cents, CHZ looks good. ZIL. Okay, you got that breakout over the 50. That's what you want to see. ZIL USDT. Okay. Nice pocket to buy right here. Breaking out again, looking for that stochastic to get back down closer to the floor to add, but this one is bullish over like 0.012 there. The like button is the thumbs up on the video. Yeah, if you guys can hit that, if we can get to 200 likes by the time we sign off, I will give away 50 XRP live here on the stream. CHR, sorry, man, I would love to cover all these requests for you, but you got to give me your top 3. Again, hopefully you're learning how to look at these charts. Again, we're down below the EMAs. We're getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. Okay, breaking out means we got a macro trend reversal here, especially after 5 months of going down. But this one looks good. This is probably my favorite one that you called out. So I like this one above 10 cents. It looks really solid. CHPT. CHPT, I don't know about this one. This is Charge Point. Been here before, right? Been here before. Their earnings are, I guess they're making 100 million a quarter. Penny stock. They got a green monthly, so I just don't fuck with penny stocks, guys. I just don't like penny stocks. I like to buy good quality projects, man. 50 cents is the level I'd be watching if you're going to play this. Okay, you could even move it up a little bit to 57 if you want. OMEX. OMEX, nice breakout here. Now it's pulling back. So this is good, right? You got this big, massive pullback, and now it's pulling on back here. Again, they don't have any earnings, and it's a penny stock. So if that thing hits 80, I think that would be your setup. 80 cents would be a good place to buy that thing, but again, it's a penny stock. So Ondo, we covered virtual. Everyone's talking about this one now, too. I'm sure this thing just gone on a ride here, okay? Gone on an absolute ride here. Everyone's talking about virtual. Looks good. The chart does look very good. I'll give it that, okay? Does look very good. I would like to buy it right there at 120. That's where I want to buy it, right into those averages. 120 would be where I want to buy it. I don't want to buy it up here when everyone's excited about it after it just went up 500%. I want to wait till all those people buying right now get flushed out, price comes back down, we touch the EMAs, and we bounce. Okay, because you've seen it happen over and over and over and over and over and over again on these charts that I'm showing you guys. Okay, would love to see a pullback into 120 on this. Is this thing on, not on Coinbase, so don't really care about it all that much. GOAT, I didn't know they made a crypto after me. I'm joking. That was a bad joke. Okay, great pocket to buy right here at 6 cents. 10 cents would be the level I want to buy it. I want to see that stochastic closer to the floor, just like it hit right there. Breakout, pullback. Ripsky, watch for that pullback into 10 cents. That's where I'd buy it. I'd take some off up here. Okay, 10 cents is a solid level to look to buy. Mill, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. We got TARS. This is TAI. We talked about this. Right, the level to buy is 8 cents. If that thing hits 8 cents, bounces off of that 50, that's going to look really good. Okay, wait for the gray dot or wait for it to hit 8 cents. I think that'll set up very, very nice. I really do like this project. I think their website, everything checks out for a $20 million market cap coin. 8 cents looks like a solid bet. Okay, pump up, pull back. That was a 100% move from here to here. I know that happened in 3 days, but that was 112% right there. So this thing is very volatile. Okay, so 8 cents is my buy target on TAI there. Watch it for a daily green. We got Core, C-O-R-E. Core. Yeah, I want to see this one at 70. Mill wants to look at gold. I got to pull one out for the OG. Mill's one of the first people to ever join the Discord. If you guys didn't know. Been here since the beginning. We got gold. He wants to look at gold. So gold's in a steady uptrend. I mean, this thing is just beautiful. I mean, this thing, you can see it was in a little bit of a downtrend here. Got rejected right there at 2. Got rejected right there at 2. Got rejected. really sold off right there back in 2023 down to 18. But ever since that time, when we broke back out over those EMAs, you can see how we've been bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. That 100 EMA has been a solid level of support. You can see it bounced right here around the 20 probably, bounced right here on the 50, and it's held that 50 for a long time. When it loses it, it normally bounces on the 100, bounces on the 100, bounced on the 50, and we're testing the 50 again right here. And look where the stochastic is. The stochastic's on the floor. So gold looks really good. I mean, honestly, if it breaks the 50, it'll probably come down to the 100 just like it did right there. The 100 right now is sitting at around 3,000. So, I mean, this gold is still extremely bullish. I mean, it would have to break down below like 2,700 for us to be worried. But I think you buy any green dot from here on out on the daily chart. Any green dot. Not sure, man. You're going to have to. I think there should be a like on the video somewhere. We got 161 likes, another 39 likes on the video. I'll give away 100 XRP here. We got Intel, again, stochastic up here at the top. So looking for that thing to pull back. This thing's still kind of stuck in a downtrend. It is still stuck in a downtrend, but it does have a green monthly dot. So I want to see this thing pull back a little bit. As long as it can hold on to 20, I like it. Just depends on your view, really. Again, Intel's given a green dot here. Last time we got a green dot was back here in 2022. We had a couple right here in this range. You can see it exploded up to 50. So I think it looks good for a 1 to 6 month hold. I think it looks very, very solid. I'd really like to see it break out over 24. Looks like they had a pretty good earnings as well. They're making $12 billion a quarter. So with the way chips are trading right now, I do like Intel. I do like Intel above 20. We got ZB. I think I covered this one already. ZBCN. Yeah, we covered that one. MOG, we covered NOBL. This is a dividend share getting rejected here. I'd make sure this one holds on to 98. Set your stop loss at 98 off that red dot. That's the low right there. We got HP. HP, we covered that as well. Yeah, I want to see that one get back over the 50, right? That 50 EMA, we want to see that poof, break out. Okay, we tried to break out here, but failed. Okay, got rejected. Now we're just stuck in a downtrend. So I'd be watching for either a monthly green dot, which the last time we bounced was right down here around 12, but I think there's some better things to trade right now. Okay, we want to see that breakout. I took this trade right around here, around 34, and I got stopped out because we failed to hold the EMAs, right? When we're down below the EMAs, we're in a downtrend, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected, getting rejected. Okay, and now we're just kind of consolidating here. So I'd wait for a monthly dot on this one to confirm the breakout. The stock is pretty ugly, though. It's honestly really ugly. We got Coinbase. Coinbase, big breakout on that news of joining the S&P 500. Again, we got the breakout. We can most likely see one of these over the next couple days and then see some chopping. But again, our signal came right here, guys, on Thursday. That was at 204. You're up 30% off of that signal if you guys played our strategy. We don't like to chase stocks like this, okay? This was a perfect place to be buying Coinbase right in here, okay? Right on that 50 EMA. Now it's breaking out. I want to see a pull back down to like 220. I'd buy it at 220. I think it's got to fill that gap. Okay, it's got to fill that little gap right there. I'd love to see that happen next week. Okay, if it pulls back to 220, I get the truck. If you're in it, I just continue to hold it. You could use our auto fib to set a target. That thing looks like it wants to go all the way back up there to 350. Okay, 350 is the top of the fib there. So I'd be a holder if you're in it. I would not chase this one up here. I'd like to buy that thing, pull back into 220 though. Would love that. Yeah, it's not a bad strategy to set your order on Ethereum at that 50 EMA. What is that sitting at right now? That's at like 2,000. Like I said, if it pulls back to its 50 EMA, take a mortgage out, refinance, do what you got to do, because I think that's going to be an excellent opportunity. Again, look at the monthly stochastic here. We're literally on the floor. Okay, we're sitting at 10. Okay, Ethereum tops out when that hits that white dotted line on the monthly. You can see, boom, right there in 2024, hit the top. right here in 2021, hit the top. Okay, we're at 10 right now, guys. 10. So I think that'd be a solid strategy. If it pulls back to 2,000, there's probably a load of buyers down there at 2,000. I guarantee it. My man Daryl found the like button. Awesome. XDC. XDC still at a solid place to be accumulating. I like this one as long as it holds on to about 0.069. Shit, man. These streams are getting long. Hey, guys, there will be no live stream on Friday this week. No live stream on Friday. The wife and I are traveling. I apologize. This will be the only live stream this week. But I will still drop the watch list for you guys over there in the Discord. CRO is still looking good. CRO is still good above 9 cents. Looking to buy the green dots from here on out. DGen. DGen, big breakout. Now it's pulling back. I'd love to buy this one at that level right there at 0.004. Again, wait for the stochastic to reset now. Wait for the stochastic to come down closer to 0. Boom. That's your entry right there. Did the Ripski. That thing was up 109% the other day. I'd love to buy this thing at 0.004. Again, I don't know anything about the project, though, so be careful. Soxel, we covered. Gala, we covered. Moodang, we covered. DOT, we covered. SUI, we covered. Covered. ETH5. EtherFi. Wow. What is this? I haven't seen this one. ETHFi. Hold on. Let me look this one up. Again, if you guys remember, you guys can use our research tool. You just type in /info and then the ticker. This one's ETHFi. EtherFi. It's a $381 million market cap. It doesn't give you an explanation. But that's kind of what I want to do some research on. That looks interesting. Probably some decentralized EtherFi. Ether.fi. Save, grow, spend. It's like you could stake here. Stake now. Shit. Huh. Yeah, it looks like some kind of staking platform. This is brand new, so this looks very interesting here. I'd have to do some research here. They do not connect with the... Oh, yeah, they do. Wow. This looks like an interesting project, guys. Really interesting looking project. So I'm going to do some research on that one. I'm going to go ahead and add that one to the watch list. That looks like some kind of Ethereum staking protocol there. So I'd like to buy this one on a pullback back to like 80 cents. That would put us closer to that 50 EMA. That's what we're probably looking for, but that looks interesting. Okay, it looks like a new website. I want to research that website this week. Only a $300 million market cap, and I got a feeling that they probably have a lot to do with Ethereum. So that website looks all legit too. Oh, what else we got here? We're getting pretty close here. We're starting to run into some duplicates. So, DOT, we covered Link. XLM, we covered. XDC, we covered. ALGO, we covered. We got Pepsi, PEP. Pepsi's still stuck. I mean, this thing's ugly, right? Just falling off a cliff, dude. Does not like old Kennedy being in office. Okay, I think the buy target on Pepsi's right there at the 200-month. That would be the 200-month moving average. Would be the 8-year moving average down here at 120. Okay, you can see the last time it pulled back into it was all the way back in 2009. 2009 that pulled back into that. So 120, I think, is your buy target on this. Looks very interesting. That's where I'd buy it. I'd have an order set right at 120. And I would go long. That's like a 5 to 10 year trade there on Pepsi. Pepsi's a huge company. But they are falling off a cliff right now, man. They are getting destroyed. Okay, Pepsi and UNH are both two big companies that are just beaten. They're getting the snot kicked out of them right now. I mean, they're just on the ground and they're getting wailed on, man. And they're big companies. I mean, look at UNH. They make $110 billion a quarter. $110 billion a quarter they make. Look at their stock. Falling off a cliff. So UNH and Pepsi both look very interesting for like long trades. I'm talking like probably anywhere from 1 to 2 years out. Okay, maybe even longer than that, like 5-year trades. Okay, but both of these are both very huge companies, major companies. And like I said, when a company this big falls, it's normally a great buying opportunity. Again, you can see the last time Pepsi came down here and touched that. That's an 8-year moving average right there. 8 years was all the way back in 09. Okay, and it went from 45 up to 200 over the next, I don't know, decade. So I would, unless you're going long on it, I wouldn't touch it here. I want to see it break out over the 50 because right now it's a rug. It is an absolute rug pull here, but I think it'll find a bottom at 120. 120 is where I think Pepsi bounces. STX, we covered Mara. Ashwin, you gotta become a member to chat the Discord. If you come to the become a member tab right here, you just have to sign up. It's $4 a month, and you'll be able to chat. But Mara, this is another. This right here is another crypto name. Okay, crypto miner here. They're getting rejected here on the 200, so I'd really like to see this one hold on to $14. Okay, would really like to see that one hold on to 14. Could it sell off? Yes, absolutely. But that monthly chart looks really good. Look what the stochastic is. So I want to buy any green dot here when the stochastic is on the floor from here on out. Okay, watch for that. If that one pulls back to 14, I may consider. But as of right now, it's just a solid hold. RGTI. RGTI. Also, big breakout here. Okay, this one looks good over $9. Looks really good. Monthly chart looks really good too. Monthly's got the green dot. So I like that one as long as it holds on to 9. I think that one's got some continuation in it back up to 20. DJT, we covered. BBA, we covered. We got Bull. This is Webull. Okay, big move there on the IPO, but then they flushed it. No data on the daily. If you want to buy it, wait for a 4-hour, but I'd like to see what these guys report in their earnings. I think Robinhood's the kingpin. I think Robinhood's got these guys in a corner. So I want to wait for some more data on my indicator. It's so new. If you don't see data on the indicator when you guys download it, it's just because it's so new. So you have to go to a smaller time frame like the 4-hour. And I'd wait for a 4-hour dot if I was going to buy this one. But it's too new to see any technicals on that one. HNT we covered. AERO we covered. MOG we covered. Floki. Also breaking out. Beautiful pocket to buy right here. Again, stochastic was right here at 13. Bouncing right on the 50. Nice move up. Okay. Stop loss on that one's right below that low. Right there at 0.0007. So, looks good. Could pull back a little bit here to 0.08, but it'd still be bullish. I mean, look at the monthly. Okay. Every monthly chart is reversing right here, guys. This is going to be one of the biggest runs we have ever seen. Okay. Over the next 2-3 months. All you got to do is sit back, hold, and enjoy the show. That's all you got to do. It's really that easy. Okay. And buy pull. If you want to buy, look for pullbacks into the EMAs. Right? If this thing pulls back to 0.008, the stochastic will be closer to 0. That's where you buy it. You don't want to buy it after a big 30-40% run up. That's what the herd does. Okay, and then they flush it, and the herd sells, and then the smart money gets back in. So I would love to buy this thing around 0.008, but as of right now, it is a solid hold. WIF, another meme coin. Okay, beautiful pocket to buy right here on WIF. Okay, right there at 50 cents, pulled all the way up to 150. Beautiful 150% move there. Now we're looking for a pullback into like 60. Okay, stochastic's too high right now. We have broken out over the downtrend though. Looking to buy pullbacks. If that thing pulls back to like 70 cents, I'd scoop it up. But wait for that stochastic to reset. Be patient. Okay, don't chase things up 150%. Okay, you will get a pullback. You will get a correction. You will see profit taking, and that is where we make our move. I love this one over 60 cents. Okay, I'd buy any green dot on the daily chart over 60 cents. Pepe, we covered. ADA, we covered. SHIB, we covered. SEI. SEI also. Nice breakout, pull back, Ripski. This one's bullish over 20. Okay? Love it over 20. I'd buy any green dot here over 20. If we can get another 30 likes on the stream, guys, for a 50 XRP giveaway. 30 more likes on the stream for an XRP giveaway. I'll give away 50 XRP to somebody in the chat if we can get the 200 likes here. Okay, but SEI is still very bullish over 20. We got Velo. This thing fell off a cliff I saw the other day. Did it? No. Big move up. Okay, I like this one over 50. I'd like to buy it closer to 5.5. Okay, watching for a green dot here on the daily. Daily green dot will send this one to the absolute sky, but it is bullish. I'd have a stop loss right there at 0.05. We got IP. Story. Nice breakout here. I like this one over $4. XCN. Jatlin, what's going on? This one looks really good. XCN still, I mean, it's sitting right on the 50 right here. So that's like right where we bounced last time. If this thing dips down to 0.016, I think that'd be a solid place to buy it. I'd love to buy it down closer to the 200. I don't know if we're going to get that, but this one, Mogger loves this one. I don't know too much about it. So the chart is telling you to wait for a green dot to buy it. That's what I would do. Okay, or wait for a green candle, or watch a big technical level like 0.016. That'd be a good place, I think, to add. But again, if you were adding right here on this green dot, that's where you were buying, right around 0.016. So you're about even on the trade. If you're betting on this thing going up, I don't like the fact that it's stuck in this downtrend here. That's kind of ugly. But yeah, if you want to buy it, I'd wait for a green dot on it. I just don't know too much about the project. I hear that they offer a really big APY, but that's about it. MSTR. This is MicroStrategy. Just grinding up. Look at this pocket. We could have been buying this thing at 2. If you buy MSTR at 250, pat yourself on the back. Beautiful place to buy. Beautiful place to buy. Beautiful place to buy. And now she's doing the Ripski. Okay, just grinding up right now. Just grinding. Okay, look at that. I like it over 380. I say you set a stop loss at, I mean, you could even put your stop loss at 400 right now if you want to. But if Bitcoin goes to the moon here, you're going to be real happy. It's got a green monthly too. So, yeah. This thing is extremely bullish, dude. I'd honestly put a trailing stop at 375 right now. 375 is this previous low right here. Griffin. Griffin. Okay, nice breakout. Looks really good. I'd be buying every green dot from here on out. I like it above 6 cents. ICP we covered. TAI we covered. We got Bank of America. Bank of America also breaking out here. The biggest bear trap in history we just witnessed, guys. The biggest bear trap in the history of history we just witnessed. If you guys don't know what a bear trap is, again, you guys just saw what it was. Okay? A bear trap is when everybody thinks we're going down and we're getting ready for the Ripski. That was right there in March and April. March and April was the bear trap. Now we're setting up for a massive, massive move higher now that all the weak hands are out of the markets. Okay, if you guys sold down here, I feel really sorry for you. Bank of America, though, same thing. I want that stochastic to pull back down to 0 now that we're in an uptrend. I like it over $40. Okay, I like it over 40. You can move your stop loss up to protect your gains to like 43 if you want, but beautiful breakout, just waiting on the retracement here. BMY. Bristol Myers falling off a cliff. Would not touch that thing. BDX. Again, we're only trading things trending above the EMAs, guys. This is ugly. Ugly. Don't want it. Don't want to touch it. MPC. This is good. This is a good one. We saw this one this week. It called out. We had the monthly dot called out in the Discord right there. I believe that was on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, last time we got a green monthly dot was all the way back here in 2020. What did we do? We did the Ripski. Okay, same signal here you're seeing right here on the live stream. Kordsky, what's going on, brother? Welcome. Haven't done UNH. I'll get to that here after MPC. But this is a beautiful breakout here on MPC. So now that it's breaking out, we want to buy that first retracement. Again, look at this chart, guys. Okay, we have the breakout over the mean, which is the averages we're talking about. Now we want to buy that first sell-off, okay? Because what the monthly dot tells you is that we are breaking out of a downtrend, right? We've been going down, 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 down. Boom. Monthly dot, that's telling us, hey, we're breaking out over the averages. Look at this. We got rejected. 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 Okay? What happened? Breakout. Beautiful. Takeoff. Okay? Now we want to wait for that retracement. Now we want to wait for the stochastic to pull back to 0, and that's where we will headhunt. Okay? I would love to buy this thing at 145. That would be absolutely fantastic. So I would buy the crap out of MPC on the next daily green dot here. That is just going to set up very, very nicely. I really like that one for a long. 1 to 6 months out, maybe even a year out. That looks really solid. UNH here from the chat. If you guys got a request, either hit the join button on YouTube or put it over here inside the Discord. I'd be happy to answer it for you guys. UNH. Yeah, this thing's falling off a cliff here, dude. I mean, it's a huge company, right? And I see they're getting sued or something today. I mean, they're making $100 billion every 4 months. Every 4 months, they make $100 billion. So they make a lot of money. Right now, they're just getting hammered. I mean, they're just, look at the monthly chart, just falling off a cliff. So if this thing hits 250, I'd set a market order at like 250. If 250 hits, I think that'd be an excellent long for UNH. Okay? The last time we hit the blue line, okay, which is this is the 8-year moving average, guys. Okay, so that's a 200 EMA. So if you take a calculator here, right, and you take 200 and divide it by 12, okay, I lied. 16. That is a 16-year moving average. Holy shit. A 16-year moving average is that blue line. The gray line is the 8, and the 50 is the 4 on a monthly chart. So you're coming down in here to the 20-year moving average on this name right now for a company that literally makes $100 billion a quarter. So, I mean, for a long, I'm talking like a decade, 5-10 years, as long as they don't get sued and go out of business. I don't think it's a bad place, but just expect that it could continue to fall. What I would do personally is wait till it breaks back out above the 50. But if you're trying to snipe a bottom, 250 is that level. 250 is that snipe. If you can get it at 250, I think that's going to be great. This is great, though, in my opinion, for like a 5-year trade right now. Like if you're buying and holding for like 5 years. I mean, I saw they're getting sued today or something like that, too. So they're just trying to get everybody out of this stock right now. So that's why it's fallen off a cliff. What else we got? CELH. Again, we covered this one. This is just a beautiful looking stock. We broke out. We pulled back. We did the Ripski. We pulled back here to 32. That was on last Tuesday. Beautiful, beautiful entry right there. And this thing's ripping. I think this one's going back to 70, 80 bucks at least. Okay, that one's got a lot of room to go. It's bullish over 32.5 there. Daryl says AI16Z. Yeah, looking good here, brother. Looks good over 20 cents. I like it over 20 cents. Again, if you're buying meme coins, that's on you. Okay, I don't know what this project is or does, but the technical level to trade, it's technically right there at like 23 cents. I put a stop loss right there. Vchain, we covered Synapsis, we covered ALGO, we covered Genosis. That is GNO. Nice breakout. Okay, I'd love to see this one hold on to 120 now. 120 is a big level. MKR, very nice request here. Okay, beautiful move up. We've been tracking this one for a while. Okay, this one has a monthly green dot. Look at this. The last 3 times this thing got a monthly green dot was back here in June of 2020 at 400. It went up to 6,000. That was a 12x. Pulled all the way back. Gave us one right there in 2023 at 580. Went all the way up to 4,000. Okay, another 10x trade. and you're getting one here in the month of May. So this looks really good. I'd be buying every pullback, every green dot on the daily chart from here on out. I'd love to buy this one at 1,500 if it happens. AUR from the chat. Guessing you're talking about the crypto here. Nice breakout here as well over the 50. Again, when we're down below the EMAs, we're in a downtrend. Stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Okay, this one right here, right now, looks good above 65. Lily, LLY. Healthcare stocks are just taking a shite lately, man. Yeah, this one's too choppy for me. I don't like it. I like things in a clear uptrend. You can see that the monthly is red here. Healthcare stocks are falling off a cliff, okay? They do not like UNH dragging them down. Oh, healthcare looks awful right now. Awful. BCH recovered SGB. Or is it SBG? SGB. Big breakout there on Songbird. Okay, but not chasing this thing up here. I want to buy a pullback into 0.006, right? Wait for that stochastic to reset. But that's a nice breakout. Just looking for the pullback now. FHNIX, Phoenix. Also breaking out here as well. Again, these meme coins, guys, are meme coins. XRPL. RPL. I don't see that one. I don't see that one. AUR. Yeah, we looked at that. Look at AUR. Doge, we covered IMX. Nice breakout here on IMX as well. This one's bullish over 52. I'd be buying every green dot from here on out. Okay. Again, we were stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend, stuck in a downtrend. Broke out, pulled back, stochastic on the floor, Ripsky. Okay, this one's a solid hold. Stop loss is 50 cents. You guys got chart requests, get them over here in the Discord or hit that join button on the YouTube channel. I would be happy to answer your guys' requests. I just want to take care of our members first. XSwap, this thing is pretty ugly. Pretty ugly. I like to see it break out. So, more of a fundamental play there. We got SOUN. This is SoundHound AI. Also, nice breakout here on SoundHound. Again, everyone was talking about this one up at 25 bucks. Everybody was excited. Monthly chart starting to curl here. Let's go ahead and add that one back to the watch list. That one looks fantastic here. Okay, nice earnings beat there as well. These AI stocks are starting to run again, guys. They're definitely starting to run again here. This thing looks solid. I'd be buying every pullback and green dot here from here on out. Again, you want to buy the day of the green dot, or you want to buy into those EMAs, okay? That green dot right there came at 9. You're up 30% off of that trade. So don't chase it now up 30%, okay? Your opportunity was right here. You guys got to know what to look for. So watching for a pullback into the EMAs. I'm not saying this thing can't just keep ripping, but if it pulls back to 10, I say you buy it. Okay, if you're holding it, I would just say continue to hold this thing because it looks really, really good. He said SOUN has a lawsuit. Basis for everyone. This is a meme coin that I jokingly bought at like 5 cents. I think they have some legitimacy, though. They were created by the Base Network, which is Coinbase's blockchain. Again, they're a very low cap, like a $5 million market cap or something stupid like that. I'm gonna let this thing go to zero. If it goes to zero, it goes to zero. But I think if this thing turns out to be something, it will be trading very high. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, maybe even $1. Okay, but that is a risk, a very small amount coin right there. Can't really tell you much on the technicals because I don't have any data on the chart yet. SFTBY, SoftBank, breaking out here. I like this one over the previous low right there at 24.90. RGTI, we covered Pepe, we covered Tesla, we covered Cyber. Coming down here, I want to see that stochastic reset to 0. I'd love to buy this one at like 320. That'd be a solid buy at like 320. Okay, watching for a green dot. Looks like they had earnings, and they did very well. But I would like to buy this one more See how it bounces on that EMA there? Bounced. That's where I want to buy it. Okay, so watch it for a green dot or waiting for that stochastic to get closer to 0 there. Another 21 likes for an XRP giveaway, guys. 21 more likes on the stream for an XRP giveaway. I'll give away 50 XRP if we can get the 200 likes here today on stream. We got SMCI, Smart Super Microcomputer. Is that what this one's called? Oh, we got 35. 35 is the stop loss here. Monthly chart breaking out. Beautiful, beautiful breakout. Semis are trading just ridiculously strong here. Buying any pullbacks on this one as well, but this one looks like it wants to do one of these here. So this one could move here very fast. Again, our opportunity was kind of down here in this area. It's already up, what, 20, 30% today. Looking for pullbacks on that one. Okay, or trading a very small time frame. You can get in here to the 15-minute and look for pullbacks. I'd love to buy this thing at like 36. Will it go down there? I don't know, but I'm not going to chase this one up 50% here. We got Cube. Cube Smart. Trying to break out here. I like this one above 40 bucks. Call $40 a stop loss here. That's about a 5% risk to the downside. You want to see that one hold 40. XCR or EXR. These are storage units, huh? I like this one over 142. You got the red dot, so I'd use the stop at 140. Monthly chart, still red. I don't know. I think there's some better names to buy than some storage jets here. Schwab, that one breakout to all-time highs. Yeah, it's all-time highs now. Congratulations. I was calling for a stop loss back here at 82. Off that red dot, set the stop loss, but this thing's blue sky breakout now. So I'd move the stop up now to 84. 84 on the stop loss. Looking to buy any and every pullback you get on that one. GST. I believe we covered that one. We got HOLO, HOLO, Micro Algo, Rug Pull. BLNK, Rug Pull, down below the 50. Don't want it. Stuck in the downtrend. MVIS, Micro Vision, also down below that 50. You just want to make sure that one holds on to $1. Sorry, and I'm only covering 3 per person over here in the Discord, guys. Want to be respectful of everybody's time. NVO stuck in a downtrend. PLTR. Wow, took a long time to request PLTR here. Just ripping here. Okay, just doing the ripski. I'd set a stop loss right there at 120. 120 on the stop loss, but this thing's blue sky breakout. We broke out. We're now at all-time highs. 120 is going to be a big, big level. I'd make sure it holds on to that. If that breaks, we'll most likely come back down to 100. This thing's trading at a ridiculous PE ratio. Eventually, the bubble's going to pop. But, yeah, if it was me, I'd just set a stop loss right there at like 119. Yeah, we covered BBAI. We covered that already. If you want to rewatch the stream, the replay is going to be posted right here in the latest tab. AI Tech. Is that a... If you guys could just call out the tickers here. Nice breakout on this one. 0.004 is where I'd like to buy it. Looking to buy the green dots here. This one looks good. This one looks really strong. This one looks really, really strong. Okay, you got the monthly candle reverse in here. Wanting that stochastic to get lower here. This one looks really strong, though, for a meme coin or whatever it is. Looks really strong. Okay, I would like to buy it at 0.04. If that pulls back and you get a green dot, that'd be epic. Not saying it's going to happen. If you want to protect your gains here, use a stop loss at 0.05. I wish you would have called this thing out right here. Coinbase, we covered Target, TGT. Okay, sitting at 95 here. They got earnings coming up here next week. That's going to be a big event to cover here. Their monthly chart is very oversold here. I would like to see it get back over the 50, but right now the stop loss on this trade is going to be down there at like 80, call it 85. I don't see that one breaking down below 85, and if it does, get ready to buy more, because I think Target is a huge, massive company that's not going anywhere. They're making $30 billion a quarter, and this to me looks like an overreaction on their stock price. XCM we covered, DJT we covered. RBT. Is that a stock? That's a crypto. You could buy this one here. Use a stop loss at whatever that number is. Hard to see that one. Covered. TSM. Another 18 likes for a 50 XRP giveaway, guys. 18 likes on the video. If you guys want some XRP, smash that like, and we'll do a giveaway here live. TSM also breaking out here. I want to see the stochastic reset now. We got the confirmation of the breakout. Now we're just looking for the first pullback. I like this one over 170. Core says Goog in the chat. And if you guys are a member on YouTube or Discord, that's where I'm taking requests from. So if you can't join the Discord, hit the join button on the video here on YouTube, and I'd be happy to take your guys' requests here. Goog, 160 on the stop. Okay, that thing needs to maintain 160, but it looks like it's trying to break back out here. Monthly chart looks really good. Above 160, I think Google is very strong here. Stochastic's pointing straight up. I think that thing's going to break out here like the rest of big tech. Did we look at TSM? Yeah, TSM broke out here. So again, looking for pullbacks. Looking for those pullbacks. Looking for that stochastic to reset here. This thing's gone on an absolute ride here from the bottom. 140 up to 190 is a really nice trade. Now, look for some profit taken. If that pulls back into like 180, I'd like it. I'd like it even more at like 170. But 170 be my stop loss. That's this previous low right here. So buying any green dot above 170 from here on out. After you cash out in August or September, what do you got? I'm going to probably just keep my money in Robinhood and collect 3.5% for a while. 3.54%. Probably take a little break from trading. And Robinhood, they pay you like 4% on your cash. If you just store your cash in Robinhood, they give you a 4% dividend. So that's probably what I'll do. And then my cash will just sit there. And I'm probably going to take a break after this bull runs over. End of summer, I'm probably going to take I'm going to probably end up taking a break from trading, guys. I've been dialed into this market for the last, I don't even know how long. And I think the run is about to happen. And after the run happens, I think there's going to be a reset for the next 1.5 to 2 years. And yeah, I just don't want to be trading in a bear market. So I'll still be trading. I'll still be active in the Discord. And I'll probably still be doing lives and stuff. But I probably will take a break after September is over. And we get some more topping signals on crypto. Because like I said, guys, altcoins, in my opinion, are nowhere near the top. Like, we're literally just starting the move. When Ethereum stochastic RSI gets back up here, okay, back up here, just like it did there in March of 2024 and just like it did in 2021, that is when I'm going to unload my crypto. Until then, I'm just holding. I don't care about a 1 to 2% dip on my stuff. I could care less right now. Okay, because you guys are seeing by the looks of these charts that we are breaking out of some very long-term down. I mean, Chainlink's been going down since February, right? We lost the EMAs like right here, right there at 16. That was a pretty big break. We got rejected, went all the way to 10, and now we're back, right? We're back in a bull trend. So I think there's going to be one big blow off top here. The next 1 to 6 months, I think, are going to be straight up, kind of like you see right here. I think it's just going to go rip. I think we're just going to go sky high. And by the end of summer, I think it's going to be all over. And then I think we're going to go into a massive reset, massive recession. And, yeah, I think there'll be a black swan or something by then. Right? I got my price targets, obviously, on my stuff. But there's no topping signals, guys. There's 0 topping signals right now. Everything is saying buy, especially in crypto. And I'm not talking about the shit coins and the meme coins. I'm talking about the good quality projects, like the good projects with utility. XRP, Solana, Chainlink, XLM, Cardano, pretty much everything on my list, right? Anything on this list right here. I share this list with you guys right over here in the Discord. If you guys are a member of the Discord, under the watch list tab, okay, right there. You just click this and you literally get the same exact watch list. These are all the stocks and cryptocurrencies we're looking to buy. Okay. And those are my favorite setups out of the 300 stocks and cryptocurrencies that I follow. I have 300 names on my list, and the ones on the green list that I share with you guys are my favorite ones. I don't know why it keeps resetting to there, man. It's weird. We're getting really close. And we've covered a lot of ground tonight. Looks like we need another 12 likes on the stream, guys. 12 likes for a 50 XRP giveaway. Can we get there? I think we left off at Marvel there. MRVL. This one's trying to break out. I like this one over 60. It's trying to break out here, just like the rest of the chip stocks. And that monthly chart looks really good, too. But I personally want to wait for a stochastic to reset to 0 just to see where we're at. This thing could break out to 80, pull back to 70. I think that would be the trade. But it looks good over 60. Daryl says the SPY. Okay, SPY again, breaking out big. Stochastic's up here, though. I don't want to buy it. I'd love to buy a retracement on the SPY down to the 56. If we can come back, test 560 and bounce, we're going to go bananas. These markets are going to, look at that monthly. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that wick, dude. That is retarded. That is so stupid. Oh. Oh, man. Just wow. Just wow. GLD. Yeah, we covered gold. Okay, it's coming down in there. I like the stochastic down here. It's either going to bounce right here at 290 or it's probably going to bounce right there at 280. If that breaks, it'll go down to 260. So 280, 290, 280, and 260 are the levels I'd be looking to buy here. We got, oh, man. We've covered a lot of these names, I could already tell. Where'd we go? Where'd we go? Where'd we go now? Okay. SoFi, SOFI. Okay, nice little move here. I like this thing. It's a stronghold above 12. Amazon, we covered. Google, we covered. BBI, we covered. Velo, we covered. Near, we covered that. ABND. Is that an energy company? ABND USD. ABND. I'm guessing you're talking about this Canadian energy company here. It's a penny stock, so know what you're buying. Verizon, we did not cover that one. Verizon looks good here. I want to see it hold on to 41, though. Look for the green dot there on Verizon. It's still in a nice uptrend here, and it's bouncing on a very important EMA, just like it did there, just like it did there, and just like it did there. We got PPLT. PPLT. Things selling off a little bit here. 88 is the level I'm watching. But yeah, looks like an ETF. Sells off pretty hard here, so this isn't really one that I would trade just because it's so choppy. What you want to do is just buy these green dots when the wave is very far below this 0 line here. Just like you got right there on April 9th. That was a very nice trade. Paramount. Sold this piece of This thing's too choppy, too. I mean, this is very choppy stock. I think they have a dividend. That's why people buy it. But above $11, it looks good. Sol update. I think we covered Sol already. We covered AMP. Covered that. Covered Nvidia. Okay, if you guys missed these, just go watch the replay. Another 11 likes here on stream for a giveaway. Above 188 looks good. I'd buy any pullback here when that stochastic gets back down to 0 on a green dot. Above 180, it's really strong. FET. Also, very strong level right there at 60. Super we covered. Madic we covered. Apple. APPL. Struggling a little bit. Hasn't quite got over the 50. Level to watch on that one's 190. 190, but that's still red on the monthly. So this one's kind of lagging the rest of the market, like Nvidia and all the other big tech companies. Doing pretty good on earnings, only making $95 billion every 4 months. But above 190, that one looks good. Mara, we covered REMX. That one needs to hold on to 37. Stuck in a pretty nasty downtrend, though. I would avoid. Snap, we covered. SYN, we covered. Swift. 8 more likes, guys. 8 more likes for a 50 XRP giveaway here. This one looks good above a penny. Okay. Looks really good above a penny. You could even set a stop loss if you want right there at 0.012. I'd like to buy it at 0.013. Haven't done sushi, my man. If you want to request sushi, get it over here in the chart request thread or hit that join button on YouTube, and I'd be happy to cover it for you. HNT we covered, Pepsi we covered, AERO we covered, TAI we covered, ADA we covered, IBRX. IBRX. Ugly. Down below. VOO. VOO's breaking out here, so I'd watch. If it can retest 510, that'd be great. Okay, but it is breaking out here. I just want to see a retest. Wait till that stochastic resets down to 0 just like it did right there. MSTY. Seen a lot of people talking about this and their dividend yield. I would set a stop loss at 2190 on this one. 2190 has to be the stop. Okay, but it is bouncing pretty nicely here right on that 50. You just want to make sure that one holds 2190. Bitcoin dominance. What is that chart doing? Yeah, it's stuck, man. Bitcoin dominance is cracking here, guys. This is just another sign that altcoin season is here, folks. It is cracking down. I called this this death cross right here back on the 12th. You can see we're in a downtrend. Now, the last time we got the death cross, okay, the death cross is when the 50 crosses the 200 here on the 4 hour. The last time that happened was in November, okay? And we puked, okay? And this is really good for altcoins because when this thing goes down, altcoins start ripping. RKLB. Ripsky. Doing the Ripsky here. $20 is your stop loss. You got the green dot here. Okay. This thing's going back to 33. Going back to 33 easy. Okay, that one's sitting right there at 20. Okay, above 20, that one looks really good. Really good. You got the green dot there today, too. Bouncing right on that level. So this one looks fantastic. Looks really good above 20. GMX. Guessing that one is a cryptocurrency. That one's trying to break out, too. I just make sure that one holds on to 12. 8 more likes on the video, guys, for an XRP giveaway. Can we hit it? Can we get 8 more likes on this live stream before we sign off here tonight? Berkshire. Warren Buffett's stepping down, so their stock is selling off. I'd like to buy it around 480 or even 470 right there. Looking for a green dot on Berkshire, but that one is in the watch list. I'm going to move that one up to my favorites list here. I like the sell-off here. Stochastic on the floor. I would love to buy this thing at 480. You can see it loves to bounce on that 200 EMA. Bounce there, bounce there. If it can come back and test that level, I think that'd be a great spot to pick up some Berkshire Hathaway here. Total 2. What is the total 2? This is the total market cap of crypto minus Bitcoin. What do you know? It's breaking out. Looks exactly like Ethereum's chart. Above 1 trillion, this thing is very bullish. Okay, that is an extremely bullish breakout. Extremely bullish. Okay, you are not bullish enough right now, guys. You are not bullish enough. We got 60 on this one. 60 is the stop loss on TTD. $60 on the stop loss there. I want to see a breakout. I want to see that stochastic reset here and buy it. But I love this breakout here on Trade Desk. I love it. Okay, I would love to buy. I'd probably nibble on it at 70. I want to see it fill this gap, though, at 60. I think 60 would be a solid buy for TTD. You got the breakout, though, here. Beautiful breakout. Beautiful breakout. Yep, 5 more likes here, folks. 5 more likes for a giveaway. Solana, we covered. Coinbase, we covered. HNT, we covered. ICP, we covered. Let's look at Lingo. Oh, sorry. We looked at ICP. If you guys want to watch the replay. If I missed your name, or if I already covered your name, the replay will be posted in the Discord. This one looks pretty weak. I wouldn't touch that one unless you know something about it that I don't. SoFi, we covered MP. MP's nice bounce here. MP Materials. This looks really good. Okay, I'd buy this one here with a stop loss at 1990. 1990 on the stop loss. Stochastics on the floor, right into that 200. This one looks good. MP's a solid buy here. AAL. Covered hood, my brother. You're going to have to watch the replay. AAL's breaking out as well. We got the weekly signal on this a couple weeks ago on the 21st there. That was right there at 9. It's sitting up here. It hit as high as 13. But I think this one definitely is going to continue grinding. I would just use a stop loss here right now at, use it right there at 10. Just call it 10. Yeah, I'd call it $10 on the stop loss. But I like this one. Trending upward. I'd wait for the stochastic to pull back here, though, to buy it. I want to see that stochastic RSI come back down and touch 0. If you bought it down here, kudos. But I'd be waiting on that stochastic to reset here. CRWV. CRWV is doing the Ripski here. Okay, doing the Ripski here. Okay, again, stochastics up here, though, so you want to wait till that resets. We covered Soxel, my friend. You're gonna have to watch the replay on that one. BBI, we covered HWM. Beautiful move here. I'd be taking some off here. Looks like an aerial space company. I'd either sell some here or use a stop loss at 150. But I want to buy it into these averages. Okay, I want to wait till that stochastic comes back down here and resets just like it did right here. Boom. Good pocket to buy right there at 100. Nice little 60% trade for you. This looks like an interesting stock. A very strong looking stock. Jesus. I'm going to add this one to the watch list too. I haven't seen this one before, but that one is a very good looking chart. We will now be getting alerts over there in the Discord on this one, but I'd love to buy a pullback into like 120. Wait for that stochastic to reset here. But this trend, look at this trend. Super strong here. Super strong. AVPT. Another place, good place to take profits here. See, we're topping out right there where we hit 20 last time. I would set a stop loss on this one at 19. If you don't take profits here, obviously set a stop loss at 19. If 19 breaks, I would sell this one and wait for a reset here. Another really good looking chart here that I don't know anything about. Pretty low market. They're not making a whole lot of money, but looks like a brand new stock. God, they just gone for a ride, man. Again, what are we looking for? Breakout, pullback, Ripski, pullback, Ripski, pullback, Ripski, pullback, pullback, Ripski. Interesting looking stock. I'll go ahead and add this one into the watch list as well. New trendy stock there. Not a penny stock, but I'd wait for a pullback on this one at 19. All right, now. URNM. All right, these streams are getting insane, guys. Right now. How long have we been live? I think this is the longest live I've ever been on. This has been 3 hours now. We are 3 hours into this thing, and we need 2 more likes for a giveaway here. 2 more likes for a giveaway on stream. Beautiful. 1 more like. 1 more like for a giveaway here, folks. Come on now. Somebody smash it. URNM, this thing's breaking out. Looking good. I like it above 34 here. DAL, Dallas Delta Airlines. This is my favorite airline to fly. It's got a red dot here today, so you could set your stop loss probably at 48, but I want to see that stochastic reset here. Come back down to 0 just like it did down here. We got that golden dot. Look at that back there in April. Bada bing, bada boom right there at 35, 36. Did the Ripski. Did the Ripski. Yeah, if you want to make a request in the Discord, you just come over here to the chart request section here. Chart request section right here. if you can't see this thread, you just want to come here to the become a member tab, and then you're going to want to sign up to become a member. It's like $4 a month right now, and you'll be able to chart request there. UPST looks interesting. I like it over 40. As long as it can hold on to 40, I like it. Got a green candle here. This is one of those, I believe they do loans and stuff like that. So $40, big level. HNT we covered. Jasmine we covered. SXT we covered. ATUS. Pretty choppy stock here. It's a little too choppy for me. Looks like a penny stock, but above 240, I think it looks okay. NVO, I believe we covered that one. Yeah, that one's stuck in a downtrend. Wait for the breakout. Ondo we covered. Algo we covered. Gala we covered. Loki. LSK breaking out there. You want to see that one hold on to 43 cents, and you want to see that stochastic reset before you buy it again. Look for a green dot for that stochastic to get closer to zero. Mudang we covered. ATH. Doing the Ripski. Doing the Ripski. Okay, so again, waiting for a pullback, waiting for the stochastic to reset, not chasing a trade that's already up 100% here. If anything, I'd be taking some profits up here. Definitely want to set a stop loss on this one at like 5 cents. Grab from Cora. Doing the Ripski. Doing the Ripski here. Okay, all the way up to 6, I think would be a solid spot to count that one there. I mean, the stochastic's touching. So I just keep moving my stop loss up. Right now, I put it at 480. 480. I mean, that green dot on the monthly looks juicy. I think this is the Chinese, like, Uber or DoorDash. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me on that if I'm wrong. But they're making some pretty good money here. David from the chat says, IMX. We covered this one. It's breaking out. You had the breakout of the downtrend right here. Boom. Pulled back. Did the Ripski. I like it over 40 cents. Over 50 cents. Looks good. Monthly looks really good. Monthly chart looks really, really good. We're bouncing on the same level we bounced back here in 2023 before we absolutely skyrocketed. We got the 200 likes, guys. Congratulations. So let's go ahead and do a giveaway here. I'm going to do this in the Discord here. Onto the giveaways section. I'm going to go ahead and hit G Create. So we're going to create a giveaway. We're going to run this. Let's run this for... Let's give it away on... Oh, let's give it away on... Let's do Saturday. So 3 days. It's going to be one winner, 100 XRP. Enter to win 100 XRP. Enter to win 100 XRP. Hit the... There's an emoji button. I'll show you guys how to enter here in just a sec. Okay, a lot of you OGs are familiar with how we do this. So there's going to be an emoji. I'll show you here in just a sec. So, okay, enter to win 100 XRP. We're going to submit that. So that drawing will be on Saturday. Okay, in 3 days on May 17th. So all you got to do to enter is just hit this little emoji right here. Boom. And you are entered into the giveaway. So you can see I just entered, but I'm going to unenter myself because I don't want to beat you guys. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Thanks for the likes. I love you guys. I freaking love you guys tuning in here. We've been live for 3 hours. It's the longest stream I've ever done, and I still got the energy to keep it running here. I can't believe we've got this many chart requests in the Discord. I love to see it, man. Love to see the community growing. Love to give back to you guys as much as possible. Hopefully XRP's like $500 by the time we do this giveaway for you. So yeah, just hit that emoji right there if you guys want to enter for the giveaway. Again, if you're watching the replay, you guys have some time to enter this. It's over here in the Discord. You do have to be a member of the Discord to enter, but that's right under there, under the giveaways tab right there. If you're not a member of the Discord, you guys can sign up and get access to the weekly watch list, the trade alerts, the advanced market analysis, the chart request, 24/7 trade support, the member chat, giveaways, and more. And yeah, you guys could sign up and join over 1,500 like-minded investors for as little as $4 a month right now. And it's not always going to be $4 a month. I'm planning on making some changes to the monthly membership just because of how many people we're getting now. I mean, we're just got a massive amount of people, and I want to keep it kind of exclusive and to people who are serious about what we're doing here. So, yeah, that giveaway is now live. Thank you guys for the likes on the video. I love you guys. It really helps the channel grow. Really helps the YouTube grow. Love to see it. Love to see it, man. Shout out. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters over here in the Discord, man. We got a few more requests tonight. We're getting pretty close here. Snap we covered. LCX we covered. SCI we covered. Curve. Good request there. We missed that one, didn't we? What's Curve doing? Curve's pulling back here. I like Curve. Curve looks really good. Okay, Stochastic is actually closer to zero than a lot of these other names. Again, just waiting. If that thing come hit 65, I'd scoop it up. But this is a very, very bullish chart. Okay, that green dot will be the confirmation of the next move up. But this thing looks really, really good here. Okay, if that comes back to 65, I'd say scoop it up. But this is a solid 1 to 6 month hold here, guys. Solid 1 to 6 month hold. I mean, it's bullish all the way over 55 cents. So any pullbacks, I'd be buying every green dot from here on out as long as we hold 55. ROSE. ROSE break it out. We just want to see a little pullback. We got a red dot here today, so waiting for that stochastic to reset. Want to see that one maybe closer to this 3 cent line. Just waiting on a green dot now, or for that stochastic to get back down there to zero. SYN we covered. JBHT. That one had a nice breakout today. Break it out over the 50 looks good. Okay, now I just want to see that stochastic pull back here. I want to see the stochastic pull back to zero. That's where I'd take it. If you want to buy the breakout, make sure it holds on to 140 there. Oh, we got ELA. Man, I'm getting hungry, dude. ELA just doing the Ripsky here. Trying to bounce there off 6. I'd make sure it holds $6. TRU. I don't know if you're talking about crypto or stocks. I'm going to guess you're talking about a crypto here. This one looks good over 3.5 cents. Got a red dot. So again, stochastic pull back to zero, just like it did right here. Perfect pocket to buy. Boom. There's your entry. Either that or a green dot. eGold, EGLD. Also, break it out just like every chart. It's weird how every crypto chart looks the same. But above 15, this one looks good. MSTR we covered. DJTU. Trust TX longs. So you're pretty much looking at a DJT chart is what you're looking at. And yeah, this thing is still bullish as long as we hold on to 22. I like it. I'm still holding my position. That's like my second largest position right now in my portfolio. So above 22, I really like DJT. XXRP. Is this a exchange or a fund or something? An ETF, huh? Listed funds. XRP ETF. Wow, there's actually an XRP ETF available right now. That's insane. I'm watching the 4 hour on this one. Watching for a pullback on the 4 hour here. Titcoin. Oh, man. Titcoin is pulling back. Wow. This is hilarious. I don't know a good chart on this one. Let's go to this Kraken one here. So I just wait for a reversal candle here. Maybe watch for that thing to bounce off 3 cents. 3 cents probably be a solid bounce. AUR. Aurora. Nice little bounce right there off of 6. Make sure that thing holds on to 6 cents. Hit the EMA and bounce there. Very nice. Looks good above 6. Bytes, BYTS. BYTES. Must be a crypto. Maybe not. Looks like a British stock. Looks good. Breaking out. I like it above 460. I'd buy any green dot here above 460. Looks like they had a pretty good earnings there. Trump coin. Trump's sitting right on the 50, so I'd like this one above 12. 12 would be my stop loss here. No, you don't get the indicator when you become a member. The membership is separate from the indicator. If you want to get the indicator, it's just down here in the trading indicator tab. And that's pretty much my whole trading layout. So you get all the indicators that we talk about. It's a whole package layout. Okay, all you got to do is click this link. And then if you want to become a member, it's separate. That's right here. Okay, the membership's only $4 a month right now. But again, guys, there's not going to be a live stream on Friday because me and my wife are traveling. So we'll not be live here on Friday. WLFI. World Liberty Fi. They got a coin now? Huh, they released a coin. That's Trump's. Really? WLFI. You could buy that one now, huh? World Liberty Financial. That's interesting. Huh. I might have to nibble on this. If this is legit. Just like the legit coin. That's very interesting. What's the market cap on this? Coin market cap. Hold on a sec for me. Let me look this up real quick. Another great website to... Yeah, I think that's a dud. I think that's a fake coin. I could be wrong though, but yum, yum, yum. Another great website to research your stuff on is coinmarketcap.com. Interesting. Okay, yeah, this project is not affiliated with Donald J. Trump. There you have it. So ALB ETH. You got it, Daryl. My pleasure, man. I like alien base here above 0.0004. Stochastics on the floor, so this one's setting up pretty nicely here. The confirmation will be the green dot on the daily, but if you want to anticipate it, right, I like the fact that the stochastics on the floor. I think 0.004.5 looks like a really good spot. We got Genos, just covered that. AMD, I believe we covered, did we not? AMD had the monthly signal go off the Discord today, so we were talking about that, right? AMD showing a monthly green dot. Again, the monthly green dots are the best signals for a 1 to 6 month swing trade. You can see the last time it got a monthly green dot was all the way back here in 2023 at $70. It went all the way up to 200. And you did get one today, but it looks like it faded away from the chart. So AMD looks fantastic. I'm buying any and every pullback on AMD, right? When that stochastic comes back down to zero, loading the truck up with that. Okay? Looking very, very strong over $100. Very strong. Stop loss would be at like 90. XYZY. Stuck in a downtrend. Wouldn't touch it. Okay, if it's down below the EMAs, we're not touching it. Not touching it. Vchain. But AMD's a solid long here. Solid swing trade here. Vchain, we covered this. Break it out here. Beautiful breakout. I like it above this level right here at 0.024. Buy any green dot from here on out on Vchain. KRL. Must be a stock. Doing the Ripsky here. Pumping hard. KRLL. Okay, that one is 32. 32 is your stop loss on that one. Solid stop loss at 32 there. Don't know anything about this project either, but again, the monthly chart looks like it's about ready to absolutely turn here. And above 32, it looks solid. Buying every green dot from here on out. XLM we covered those names. We haven't covered Meta, though. What's Meta doing? Meta's breaking out. Meta needs to go back on the buy list. And this thing looks solid above 275. Okay, breaking out here. Nice breakout. Let's wait for the pullback. If it pulls back into 600, I think that'd be solid. But above 250, this thing is very bullish. Buying any pullback and every green dot from here on out on Meta. XYO Crypto. Pretty good one. That one's on the list. Okay, sitting right here. I like this one above that low right there at 0.011. We got DAR. Doing the Ripsky, man. Holy shit. What? This thing's up 1,100% today. That is insane. I would sell. I'd take profits here because we would have been buying that golden dot at 0.05. That's insane. But set a stop loss at 30 cents. Holy shit, man. What the hell? That's crazy. Was there news or something on that? That's nuts. TSM we covered. MPC we covered. X, or what was that? QXO. Looks good. Breaking out over the 50. I like it. Make sure it holds on to 13. 13 solid stop. I'd buy any pullback on this from here on out. As long as it holds that 13 level. PRO. Or wait. FRO. Front line. Okay, nice breakout here. Again, breakout, pullback, Ripsky. Got the green dot there, so make sure this one holds this low right here of 16.50. Okay, true stop loss is probably below the 50 there at 16. It's like a $2 stop loss for you if you want to play this one on the breakout. Don't know what this thing does, but that month... Oh, look at the monthly. Beautiful, beautiful monthly. That looks good. I like that one with a stop loss at 16. Solid stock there. DAR is a video game token. Yeah, but did they get like any news or anything? Because, I mean, something just doesn't pump 1,000% in a day. Like, that is just insanity. 1,000% in one day. You 10x your money in less than 24 hours. That is nuts. And that golden dot. Look at the golden dot. Oh, God. Whew! My God. Launch coin up 220. Yeah, missed that one. Yeah, me too, buddy. That'd be nice. This looks good too, man. These are good callouts. Monthly chart looks really good. I love this one over $90. I'd be buying any pullbacks here. If it pulls back to 100, I'd scoop some more up. But anytime the stochastic pulls down to the zero line from here on out, you can see when that happens when we're in a bull run, just like we were back here, great time to buy. Okay? Boom. Great time to buy. Boom. Great time to buy. The green dots below the zero line don't mean anything, right? As long as we're above, trending above the EMAs, we want to buy those green dots on those daily charts, okay? Boom. Great place to buy. 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 Down here, though, green dots below the EMAs, false signals. False signals. They have to be up above. So, like I said, I'd be buying any green dot from here on out. This thing could just keep ripping. If you're not in it, you better get in it now and then just keep adding to your position on dips. XRP we covered. WLFI, are you requesting this? They said this has nothing to do with Donald J. Trump, so I would stay away. I'd avoid that one. OUST. Popping off here. I like it above 8, but super choppy stock. Super choppy stock. I wouldn't chase it up here. I'd wait for a pullback, wait for a big retracement here on the blue wave. You want to buy when the blue wave is very deep. Neo. Chinese stock here. My pleasure, Tori. My pleasure. Okay, I like this one over 380. Got the green dot there a couple days ago. It's trying to break out, but Neo's been in a very long downtrend. Hopefully they, I mean, obviously they got killed on those tariffs all the way down to 3, pumped up, boom. That was a nice little trade right there in that pocket. But if you're in this one, I'd put a stop loss at 38. I just don't like the trend, man. The trend is just ugly. Okay, but above 380, it looks fine. I'd put a stop loss there if I was trading it. ANET. ANET is breaking out here. Okay, beautiful breakout here above 80. So, again, buying any pullbacks here from here on out, any green dots. Now that we're above the EMAs, we can trust the green dots here on the daily. When we're below the EMAs, we do not trust the green dots here on the daily. We want to wait till we're trending up and to the right. Okay, solid breakout here. Let's buy that first retracement now. Okay, I'm going to add that one to the watch list as well. I like that. And it looks like they make about $2 billion a quarter. So I'm going to add that one to the watch list, the signals as well. Peanut. Peanut's breaking out here too. Another meme coin. I'm gonna start sending you guys to a meme coin channel or something. Point 19. Nice breakout. Watch for the pullback now. Wait for that stochastic to reset here. Okay, don't want to chase the trade up 100%, right? We want to wait for that pullback. Okay, now that we've broken out, we want to wait for that first pullback. It's right here in the cheat sheet, guys. Right here in the Discord. Okay, under the cheat sheet, boom. We broke out over the average. Okay, broke out over the average. We pulled back. Okay, it was a pretty weak breakout, but you guys see the point, right? Ripski. Okay, breakout, pullback, Ripski. Okay, so now we're breaking out. Now we just want to see that pullback. I'd love to buy it at like 25 cents. I would not buy it up here, though. Wait for the pullback. Wait for that stochastic to come down and get lower. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. CRV recovered. Pepsi recovered. NOBL. And shout out to everybody on the freaking live, baby. 3-hour stream. Let's go, man. Let's go. 3.5 hours. I'm starving. I haven't had dinner yet. It's like 8 o'clock. 98. That's going to be the stop loss right there. But I don't like the fact that it's getting rejected. Again, I wouldn't be looking at dividend stocks right now. I'd be looking at growth stocks because we're literally about to go to the freaking moon here. ABNB. ABNB. Nice breakout there, too. Let's go ahead and add that one back into the bull list. Our freaking watch list is getting pretty heavy here, folks. Pretty heavy. Lots of bullish things developing here. You love to see it, man. But again, anytime now that we're above the EMAs, right? We want to be buying the pullbacks. Okay, buying the pullbacks now that we're above. We don't want to buy when we're down below. We want to buy the pullbacks into the EMAs here. Okay, break out above it, pull back into it, break out above it, puke it all back. Okay, that was an easy sell signal. I told you guys to sell that thing right up here at 160. Again, when we're in the red zone on the fib, if you guys can't see the Fibonacci when you download the trading indicator, you just have to unhide it. Okay, but anytime we're up in this red zone and you see a big spike like that, you need to take profits. Okay, but this thing has a nice little breakout going on. Now we want to see pullback. Okay, well, watch for that stochastic come back down here to the 0 line. Look at that golden dot right there. Right there at 105. Beautiful. Beautiful. Kyle says, food is for the weak. This is altcoin season. You're spitting facts, dog. That's why I haven't ate. I haven't ate, yo. It's no sleep season right now. I told my wife, hey, it's altcoin season. Okay? I don't care how long it takes. It's altcoin season, baby. We out here. You want that house on the hill? You gonna get it. $8 is the stop here on CLSK. Yeah, we covered our ARB and WIF. So if you guys missed those coverages, the replay is going to be posted right over here in the Discord. It already is posted, so just come back here to the latest tab. We post all the latest streams over here. If If you guys want to learn more about the strategy too and the analysis, you guys can just watch any of my previous live streams. Okay, I also have a free trading course over here, completely free for you guys to access as well. There's like 7 or 8 videos over here that you guys can check out in that trading course tab. But another good place just to watch the latest streams. Watch these previous streams that I have. I mean, we go live every Wednesday and Friday. Unfortunately, I will not be live on Friday because I'm traveling with my wife. That was just confirmed today, so I'll drop a little reminder over here in the Discord for you guys. But yeah. A, B, and B, we covered. CLSK, I have a small position in this as well. I like it above 8. It's just kind of another play on Bitcoin. They're a Bitcoin miner. They actually own the 4th most Bitcoin among institutions right now. I think they own like 12,000 Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin breaks out here, I think CLSK is going to do very, very well. But I do like the fact that we have broken out here. If you want to look to add, I would just wait till the stochastic comes back down here closer to 0. And I would just be watching $8. That thing needs to hold on to 8 here. VAIX. Stuck in a downtrend. Looks like a rug. Looks like a rug. More of a fundamental play than a technical play here. Is ETH a buy at 25.90? GF wants to know. GF wants in. I've held through the bloodbath. Tell it, baby. Let me take it from here. Let me take it from here, baby. If you're still holding, like, I'd hate to tell you to buy right now and it pulls back to 2,000 because technically 2,000 is the level, right? That's right there at the 50 for a pullback. So I think Ethereum's going to anywhere from 6 to 10,000 here by the end of the year. I think you're going to see it at 6 to 10,000. I don't know where, but it just depends on your time frame, I guess you could say. Okay. I think it's a buy right here at 25, but I think there is a chance it could pull back to 2,000 over the next couple weeks. Okay, we could see a retracement back down there and then a bounce, but this thing is extremely bullish, dude. Like, huge breakout, break a trend here. This is massive. Okay, this is a massive breakout here. So, again, the stochastic, we're nowhere near the top on Ethereum until the stochastic RSI comes back up here and hits that white dotted line. So if she's asking, just say, yeah, we're gonna buy it and we're gonna hold till the end of the year. Okay, and I think you're gonna be, like I said, trading anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 by that time. What else we got here? B3. That is Base, I believe. Yeah, Base. This looks like a newer coin too. What's the market cap on this? Let me just use our research tool here. Deathstroke, you're going to want to type in /info and then the ticker. You got to type in /info first, my friend. So it's $127 million market cap there. B3 is a layer 3 blockchain settlement layer built on Base. Looks like open source gaming. Looks like an interesting project. It's very new, so I just don't have a lot of data to tell you anything. But I like it right now above 0.0005. I'd want to do some more research on this one. Are they on Coinbase? Wow, they actually are on Coinbase. That's very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and add that one in too. God, you guys gave me a couple names today. I love it, man. I love adding names to my watch list. But that's only $127 million project. Ooh. Very interesting project there. I like it. I like it. It's breaking over the 50 here again. Brand new project. And yeah, I'm watching for a green dot for that stochastic to get lower. If it comes down to 0.005, I think I'd buy it. Interesting that it's listed on Coinbase here. Very interesting. And then the last one of the day is going to be Mavia. And this one stuck in a downtrend. Wouldn't touch it. B3 looks interesting, though. I like that one. So that's it for today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the chart requests over here. And those will open up again next Tuesday for you guys. So you'll be able to request charts again next Tuesday. We do these live streams for chart requests every single Wednesday. So thank you guys for tuning in. And again, if you guys do not have the trading indicators, you guys can download my entire trading layout, everything that we talked about in today's video, the EMAs. You'll get access to the green and red dots, the stochastic RSI, everything that we use. My whole entire trading template is available. All you got to do is click this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly up into it. Overkillinvesting.club if you guys have any questions. Like I said, this price on this membership is not going to last much longer. If you guys want to become a member, you guys will be locked in if you guys go ahead and get this until you cancel or until it fails. But I am planning on doubling this probably here by June. So go ahead and lock that in. Become a member tab again. $4 a month, guys. That's like a Starbucks coffee every month. That is like pennies. And for the amount of value we offer today, it's nothing. You get access to all my trades, all my alerts, all my watch list, everything. That price is definitely going to be going up here very soon. So if you guys are still watching this, you guys can still lock that in. If you guys need me, you can obviously chat with me over here inside the Discord. I also have my email posted right here in the server rules. My email's right there for you guys. If you guys have any questions, please, please, please do not accept any friend requests or DMs from me. It's not really me. It's somebody pretending to be me, trying to add you, trying to get you to send them money. Just know that I will never send you a friend request and I will never DM you first. Just keep that in mind. Please, please, please beware of scammers. It's the first thing right here inside the servers rule. I just want to take a second to welcome all of our new members over here. Shout out to the Spartan Army, baby. We're growing every single day. You love to see it, man. I love to see the community growing over here. It's a wonderful thing. And with that being said, guys, again, no live stream on Friday, unfortunately. I will be traveling with my wife, so we'll be back here on Wednesday. I will still be active over here inside of the Discord, so if you guys need me, you guys can chat with me over here, or, as always, shoot me an email. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you have a great weekend, and God bless you all. Peace. That was a